found it. The most unprofessional little podcast there ever was. Ain't much else to say. Just sit back, sip on some whiskey, and be entertained. Because the Whiskey Bros are about to make love to
Yeah, it's
your
a
ears.
Brazilian wax place, right?
Kind of spot.
Yeah, okay. What kind of barber, doesn't, wax your balls?
I mean, I think all of them. Is the answer.
If they have a sign that says Brazilian waxing, then maybe
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
So is it the same as Brazilian wax? Because that's a woman thing.
Yeah, it's kind of a
Is
woman
it
thing.
the same for dudes? Do if you want your...
Yeah, I think so,
is it
honestly.
still, hey, I want a Brazilian wax on my junk?
Yeah, I knew a lady that used to do that.
For dudes?
Yeah, well, she did it for women, but dudes
Right.
would come through there.
Oh, God. Why would
And-
you do that?
I don't actually know, honestly.
Like, what world
Get
do
your
you-
sack waxed?
Yeah, what world do you live in where you're like, you know what I need?
Yeah, I need to go get my
I need
junk
my-
waxed.
My junk just waxed.
Does it beat shaving? That's the ultimate.
No.
No, because shaving, you don't do. The only time you get
And you don't
pain-
shave there.
Well, you shave your balls.
Yeah, I shave
Some
my balls.
people shave.
I
I,
mean,
don't shave my balls. Do
sha-
you actually
yeah.
shave? I just.
No, I fucking get the
Oh my gosh!
I don't.
yeah.
Have you ever cut
You're
them?
you're already trimming them.
I know, but it's different than a razor.
Yeah, and with,
No, I'm not using a straight blade, man. Now I'm using a regular old safety
no.
razor.
I've cut my head with a regular razor.
That's because you suck, I guess. I've never.
No, you're-
I have never nicked my balls with a razor.
You better knock on that wood.
Okay, what I've done and cut my balls with more is the trimmers, like the electric trimmers.
Well, it's because you're using the wrong one. You got to
Yeah.
get the lawnmower.
Yeah.
Lawnmower.
No, I
is-
don't need the lawnmower.
Yeah,
I
you do.
use a regular trimmer with a guard on it, and then I shave it with the
Hashtag
razor.
lawnmower.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But if you use the lawnmower, you don't have to use the trimmer.
I don't need
'cause
the-
You can't cut your ball sack with the
Yeah.
lawnmower.
Okay,
It's got a protective guard.
I'm not worried.
But why? So tell me
How
this.
many
Why do you
times
need-
have you done this? You're kind of making me
No. And
Cringe.
explain why you need to go that extra step.
You're already going that. I mean, why not? Why not go the extra step
Well,
if you've
What's the
done?
point of it, though?
zzz, with a
Like the
trimmer
electrical
doesn't
trimmer
actually
gets it
touch
pretty
the
fucking close.
ball sack. Yeah.
You'll get rid of the fuzz.
But why? Why do you need to do that?
I don't know.
No, what's your...
Okay, I
I'm
got-
asking... I'm not
I
trying to be
just
smart.
like my
Is your-
balls
I'm
nice and
asking you
smooth.
your
Is your-
opinion on it.
Okay, so in general, is your scrotum smooth? How can you shave it? Because I can't imagine I'd be able to
You gotta-
actually
You
shave
got to
mine.
flatten
gotta
it out
pull
like a
it.
piece of paper.
You
Yeah.
gotta pull. You gotta
So you
pinch it.
you put tension on it.
Okay, wait a
It's just like scratching your balls, right? Like you can't itch. You got to pinch and stretch, or
That is a weird thing, right? Oh, let's
It's
talk
true.
about that.
True story.
And
Scratching
I
your
want to
balls?
get back to
You
your
can't
balls.
just scratch your balls.
Because,
Welcome to the
let's-
show again,
wait a minute.
everybody.
Yes, welcome.
I got
On
to
this
write
note,
that.
you can listen.
I got to write that down.
Yes. So we're not small fellows.
Yeah.
So how long does that take you to shave with a rake? Because you can't. I'm pretty quick with shaving my head.
Oh yeah.
I've been doing it since I was 17. I've been
It's like
shaving my. So
minute and
I'm
a half max.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't get in a hurry when you're shaving the boys.
No,
So how long is that taking you?
I don't know. 15 minutes max.
Holy crap! Wow. All right, the next thing. Back to the scratching your balls.
But I'm not doing it every day either. Like once every couple months or so.
But I'm just saying.
I mean, they're a little
Yeah,
fuzzy
so-
right now. If we're going to be
That's a
specific.
lengthy time.
Episode title: Can't scratch your balls with one hand.
Well, you can. But
Yeah.
let me get this.
Pinch and roll.
Where did that come from?
The pinch and roll.
Because nobody ever just. Where did that?
That's
where,
the
Nobody
episode.
talked
That's
to
the
us.
episode name.
Yeah, pinch and
and
Make
roll.
it a little vague. The
no, just
old pinch and roll.
You're right. Nobody ever talked to me about pinching and
Nobody.
rolling. I just
put
figured
that
it
in
out
your
for
head.
myself.
It was just in your head.
It's
That's
instinctual.
what
Yeah.
you do.
Well, we've
Yeah, I
had
just figured it
millions
out.
of years of evolving and adapting.
I know,
guess.
but where did that come from? Why do you pinch and roll your sack?
Well,
Just
eventually-
because you
scratch.
can't scratch it with one hand.
Yeah, eventually
Otherwise,
You can scratch
can,
your
but
balls.
you-
yeah, but
eventually-
it doesn't. It doesn't.
But what is that? Because then this is serious talk. It's,
it doesn't feel serious.
it is because
It's
it's
serious.
instinct in
Yeah.
our brain.
No, I don't
as
think it
dudes.
is. I think
every dude
That's true.
has pinch
Had
and roll
pinch
their
and roll.
nutsack.
now, yeah, but were we born that way? Did we try with the?
No, but
No.
nobody also told us, hey man, you got to pinch and roll.
Yeah,
No, you just figure it out. We're intelligent creatures. You figure it out
There's
eventually.
got to be something.
Yeah,
There's
it's
gotta
wild.
be
It's
something
hardwired.
There's something hardwired. Because every dude.
I mean,
it's true. I've never talked to this about.
what's the saying?
Me neither.
with any
Six
other
one
dude.
way, half a dozen the other. Does it matter?
No, it does
No,
matter.
it totally matters.
There's something
Yeah, yeah.
built into
Biologic.
us that we
Okay,
don't know
dude-
that we're doing.
Do chimpanzees pinch,
Pinch
and roll?
I don't know.
I don't know. They're
Or they
more like.
study?
Is there any
I don't
other?
think they
do.
do. See, that's what separates us from the
Is there
animals.
any
We-
other man
we pinch
or
and
any
roll.
other male?
Yeah, maybe chimps just
I don't
like
think so.
rub it on wood, you know?
Maybe, but
It's like,
what are we
don't
doing
because
by
we're
pinching and rolling?
refined. We're
like
scratching.
scientifically,
Yo,
doctor.
we're scratching an itch. Yeah.
Yes,
literally.
but like, why aren't we just when we scratch an itch on our arm, we don't pinch and roll that shit?
No.
Why is it only with the sack?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So what other?
I feel like we need a
very
professional.
Okay, if you are going to scratch an itch on your earlobe,
I'm scratching it.
yeah, but you don't. I mean, you pinch and roll that
Well,
too.
I kind of I don't pinch. I just put the thumb back there for support. But
But
then I'm
exactly.
scratching.
It's the same thing.
No,
Same
because
exact
you
thing.
You're
actually
still pushing up loose flesh.
No,
Yeah.
look. You
Is this
just put your
I
thumb.
think that's
Is this crossing the line? Like
no, that's not.
and then you're scratching still.
yeah, but you're putting support
No,
under it.
we
this
didn't
is
get
what you
that
do
on
with your ball
video.
sack. We don't do that. Nowhere on our body what you do when you pinch and roll your
Because
sack.
your
I'm
ball
serious.
Yeah.
sack is a thin membrane.
Well,
so
part of it's you're going down instead of up.
yeah.
No, because you scratch your
Yeah.
Stop
butt
saying
cheek.
and shaking your head at me. It's a thin membrane that you have
It
to rub
doesn't matter.
together. Yeah.
You can still scratch.
Because it's loose.
You can still scratch
Yeah,
the
you
thin
can.
membrane.
but it's not
There's
as
something
effective.
we go a step farther and pinch and roll.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So
is.
it's a better scratch.
It is a better
It's a
scratch.
better
maybe,
scratch.
Maybe
There you
that's
go.
what
It's
it is.
more
It's just
effective, yeah.
More
Yeah.
effective.
And it's pretty hard to do that better scratch anywhere else except on your pulse.
That is the loosest probably skin
right.
that we have.
Yeah. I think we just figured this out.
All right, here we go.
I don't know. I think we
you're-
need a professional on.
You're asking me
I am a
about
professional.
shaving a ball sack and how
you're
awkward
the
that is.
professional
But what about
guesser.
women? Like they have some
Yeah.
curtains down there. So
You think they're pinching and rolling?
I don't
They
know. I'm
scratch.
talking about shaving. I'm back to shave. I don't know
Oh,
what
you're
they
back
do.
to shaving. My
I
bad.
don't know how
Yeah.
they itch their vag. Ladies,
just something
maybe we
about
should put a poll. How do you itch your vagina?
We should
Loose
have a
tissue
professional on.
and shaving. There's something about loose tissue
I
and
don't
shaving.
know. I think there's something
Yeah.
something different. It's not. I don't know that it's a better scratch. I don't know. I think
I
there's
don't know
something
what-
we're not.
If women like, I would like to. No, not being perverted. Yes, we are perverted old men. But what is the statistic on what percentage of women shave versus wax? I would really like to
Facebook
know
poll.
that.
Oh, yeah, we could just Google that real quick, like, and it tell us.
Yeah.
Shave. Wait, you said shave versus scratch.
No,
Wax.
Oh, wax.
Wax, yeah.
Oh, I don't think very many people, women.
There's definitely
Wax.
more.
Wax, you think
there's-
I don't
shave
think
more?
so.
I'm going to guess
I-
that there's definitely more women that just
Trim.
trim
Yeah.
Yeah.
versus. You know what? We have it. Why don't we use it? Let's just
That's-
ask it.
So my professor in yeah, go for it. That's valid.
States. Go ahead and talk about yourself.
Yeah, yeah. My professor in med school, gynecology professor, she had it in mind that no women should ever shave. She should only ever trim if she's going to do that.
You're telling me
Say that again.
she
Say that
was
again. I didn't
so
hear it.
leave
Go
some
ahead.
hair.
She was firm on this point.
She was farming water. Repeat that. I
Yeah.
wouldn't listen.
Yeah, no, women should not shave.
Oh, there's some
Like if they manicure, they should only ever trim.
Why is that?
well,
Did
there's
she
some
tell you why?
biological reason, right? Like there's pubic
Yeah.
hair for a reason.
Yeah, there's a microbiome
Yeah,
down
yeah.
there that's maintained with the
But
the forest of
So
pubes.
clean. It keeps you cleaner if you don't shave.
Well, you need the
No.
healthy bacteria, and if you wipe the forest away, then
Well, no,
the soil
so-
won't thrive.
but as men
Yeah.
through the eons,
Sure.
it's only as of recently that we've been putting our face down there.
Okay,
Has
valid.
probably inevitably led
How do
to
you know
the
that?
shape.
How do you? Yes. Oh, I don't care.
Ah,
How do you know?
well, because 150 years ago, it was taboo to even show your ankles.
Yes.
So
but
I don't
that's-
think oral sex
That's
entered-
in public.
Yeah, they haven't had safety razors for very long.
Yeah, and that's in public. You got to remember.
Yeah.
So it's been taboo to show your ankles in public. But what they were doing in private back in the day was probably worse than some of the shit we're doing today.
Doubt
I mean,
that.
do you think
I
they?
don't know,
Doubt
bro.
that.
Okay, do you think they were doing?
What?
So the
I think it
story
was a lot of
have is-
missionary and a lot of maybe
Bro,
reverse cowgirl max.
we didn't become pervs in the last 150
No, we
years.
didn't.
I think we-
but we.
Men didn't, but relationships did.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah,
I
we
think
got to
was
give
just-
it.
I think it
Can
was
we give this the
kink is
clap,
new.
by the way?
No.
Speaking
Oh, yeah.
of relevant terms.
How far are we in it? We're like 8 minutes.
We sound
Okay.
like we might have the clap, but we didn't get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So back to the percentage. So the U.S. The best study I found says about 84% of women reported grooming their pubic hair at some
84%.
point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
At some point, while about 16% reported never grooming.
Okay.
We call those hippies.
Yes. So grooming method, and this is approximate, 100% fact checked. Shaving with a razor.
Yeah.
So that's smooth as eggs. 61% of the American women out there.
That's wild. I would not have guessed.
Trimming with some sort of device / scissors.
Yeah.
Definitely not
Scissors.
putting scissors.
Not
Scissors
scissors.
are not going
Yeah,
near the family
scissors.
jewels.
Why? You have a sharper blade there now than scissors. Razors are
Yeah,
sharper
but
than
it's a
scissors.
safety. It's a safety
Yeah,
razor.
scissors-
It's like
I know.
There's a
but-
higher risk of cutting yourself
Anyway,
with scissors.
so that percentage is 17.5,
Waxing
which is
low.
which is the
wait,
highest.
what was the first one again?
61% with a razor.
Razor, safety
so
razor.
smooth as eggs.
Yeah.
No, there's no women out there using a safety razor.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Just say
like-
When you say safety razor,
No, so that's a normal. Whenever you
Yeah,
take
but
a
wasn't the
Gillette,
old
Gillette Mach
school?
3.
Wasn't the old school single blade razor?
that was
called
straight.
No, that's
blade.
that's a blade. I thought the old school, it had a curved edge
Yeah,
on it.
that's what I used
I thought
to
that
shave.
was called a safety razor also.
Well, we'll say a modern razor. It's
Modern
just-
razor, yeah.
Yeah.
that's better.
Okay.
All right, waxing only
Yeah.
4.6%.
So I think waxing has
more
seen
than I
its,
thought.
had its heyday because that was all the rage.
And
for a while.
then
Yeah.
never grooming is right up there with trimming with scissors at 16%. Never grooming.
So
So let me ask you this about never grooming.
Okay.
So we were built
it's great until you zip up your pubic hair.
as animals.
Oh.
So hair,
Didn't you do that, bro?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure we all have.
Ah, yeah.
I've never zipped up.
Yeah. That's even.
So
the
we
thought.
were all built as animals, right? So hair is mainly for protection, correct?
Yeah, sure is.
Yeah.
That's how badass I am. I don't even need it up there. That's the reason why we have hair is mainly for protection,
this-
correct?
Yeah. You're exactly right. Okay.
Because if you read the Bible and you believe that we were born naked,
Yeah.
so is that
okay.
the reason why we have pubic hair for
Is to
protection?
protect our parts.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that,
But if someone's
Okay,
going to
so-
bite your junk off,
So
not gonna
maybe
matter
it
if
has
it's
to do
hair or-
something with
I don't think
pheromones as
it's
well.
not- and obviously, it's not going to protect everything. But I have been hit in the face with my beard, and I'm like, oh shit. But the same thing with my
Yeah.
head. So like, I've been mowing and
Yeah,
hit
yeah.
a tree limb with my cap on,
Yeah.
and it's not as bad as when I hit that same tree limb with no cap on. So my question is that the reason why we have pubic
No,
hair
probably
is
not.
for originally?
Yeah, probably not.
I mean,
So-
we still have it.
So
So
another thing we
Yeah.
have hair for is protection and clean. What's the word I'm looking for?
Cleanliness.
Clean.
hygiene.
Yes.
Yeah, hygiene. I
As
love
your eyelashes.
that. Okay.
That's what they're used for, to
Okay.
keep shit out of your eyeballs, right?
Yeah.
So do you have a cleaner vagina with or without hair?
I'm going no. You don't. I'm going with yours. Pheromones.
Now you
and-
can't
And
not
microbiome.
wait a minute.
microbiome.
Wait a minute.
'Cause if you look
you
at the
can't
an-
put in if the woman doesn't take care of it. You got to if they're taking care of it.
Sure.
Is
Like
a
your
vagina
beard.
Let's just say all
Like your
natural,
beard.
natural
with
way, yeah.
with our beard, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, if we
That's-
don't take care of our beard, it
Yeah.
becomes a shit pot.
Yeah.
So if you take out the woman, let's just say the woman's 100%.
People also didn't bathe until like
I'm not talking
once
about. I'm
every
talking about
month.
today.
Yeah.
Is a vagina cleaner with or without hair if you take out actual taking care of it? So you got a woman at 100%. She's cleaning it every day.
Every woman's going to
hair
have an
or
opinion
without?
about this.
Let's see what the old.
You're going to ask AI about
gonna ask
vaginas. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Bob, tell us about
Yeah.
vaginas.
The female vagina cleaner with
Who the
or
fuck is
without
Bob?
hair.
I'm going to go without because women are bathing once a day now anyway, right? The microbiome's
Yeah.
out of the question
There
at
is
this
more
point.
washing
Yeah.
today than there used to.
So I'm going
Oh, yeah, 100%.
classically, originally, as you put it, I would say that this is a thing about pheromones and about
all
what
right.
else did you put? Microbiome.
Yeah.
Look at the animal kingdom. Look at a bull elk
Okay.
when he's in the rut. Dude fucking pisses all over himself.
Right, but if you look at the
Yeah.
animal cleaning, every one of them have hair.
Yeah, but
There's
I,
no shaved vaginas in the animal
You're
kingdom.
validating my point
So
Is it-
why
okay.
would
because it's a
women's be-
pheromone thing.
okay.
So
So
it's
And we
holding
were-
on to the pheromones.
Yeah. Watch a bull go out in the pasture with a cow. What's he do? Puts his nose
Nose in.
right up in that twat. It's like
we were probably the same way.
We probably were once. All right, let's listen. The vagina itself is self-cleaning. Pubic hair is outside. around the vulva. And having hair does not make it dirty. Chance.
I didn't say it made it dirty.
I just want all you women that don't shave to know that Chance hates you.
Those women aren't listening to us anyway.
Okay.
All right, Doc,
They might be.
This is
They
for
might
you.
be.
Medically, there's no hygiene reason a woman has to shave or wax. Pubic hair can actually help protect the skin from friction and irritation. Removing it can cause razor burns, cuts, ingrown hair,
Well, no shit, it can cause razor burn if
baldness,
you're
and
shaving
sometimes
it.
infection.
100%.
So the straight answer is, with hair or without hair, can both be clean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think any of us are disputing any of these points.
I think
But what
Bob's
we're saying
giving you
is,
the
when we
he's
wanted to
giving
put
me
appropriate response.
appropriate.
when we as
Yeah.
a society decided, I want to bury my face in this thing for minutes, I mean, hell, even hours, depending on how hungry you are. Thirsty is that what they say? Thirsty?
When do you think that would have occurred that we as a society started cunnilingus?
Because I've had this
Cunnilingus.
question about
Yeah.
other things besides vaginas.
Yeah,
I've
true.
had this same question about milk
Yeah.
and everything.
What a,
It's like, when
was
did we
segue?
decide?
Who was the first person to look at a cow or any animal and go, I'm gonna milk that teat and get milk out of it and try it?
somebody watching a calf
Or
suck out
not,
the teeth.
not even that. Let's go worse than that. Let's go a scallop, which I love. But have you seen where a scallop comes from?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The first
A fucking
person that
crawfish.
had
Who
that
decided
had to be
they would
like,
eat that?
They had to be starving
Or an oyster.
or anything like that. They had to be straight up starving.
And now we
go,
eat oysters raw. It's like, I want to take this thing that grows in and shit on the seafloor
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
and eat it raw.
Exactly.
We
because
eat oysters.
I literally
raw.
watched a guy pull a scallop out of the ocean, and it looked glorious.
Yeah.
And I would eat, but he ate it raw. I didn't even know you could eat scallops raw, but you can,
Apparently, you eat anything from the ocean raw.
I think.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we eat.
that guy had to be starving because the amount of caca that he pulled off the scallop,
Oh, yeah.
I was like, "Bleh."
But like a vagina,
would you decide to
it's
do that?
self-cleaning.
Well, that's why I was saying you had to be starving.
Yeah.
You had to be just the first guy that try a scallop had to be just, or an orchard. No, not an orchard. What do you call the thing with all the spikes?
Oh,
A
sea urchin.
Orchid.
Sea urchin. Sea urchin. Yeah.
Same thing with that. Like, who was the first guy to see a big ball
Yeah,
of
this thing
spikes?
looks like an explosive mine.
I'm
I
going
think
to cut
I'll,
it open and suck out the juices. They had to be starving, right? They had to be.
yeah.
Okay, so I
or they
thought,
watched an animal do it.
who's eating there's no animal that eats those.
Yeah, otters.
Oh, they do crack that shit open.
that's
And
right.
there's a fish. There's a fish that can do it too. I forgot.
Really?
So they had to do that. Okay,
So, okay.
Who's the
There's
first-
something always. The universe eats everything gets eaten in the
that's right.
universe.
Who's the
Even
first
us.
person to go,
I'm going to.
I want to stick my face in that hairy
Okay,
thing?
we're gonna turn a corner here.
Peas and bleeds and yeast
We're gonna turn a
infections
corner
and-
here.
I mean, valid.
We're gonna
That
turn a
has-
corner here. But
Yeah.
legend says that it was started in African American culture.
Oh God, we're
Dude,
canceled.
there's no way that's true.
Bob.
We're gonna get canceled.
Bob. Why?
We're just gonna get
We're
canceled.
just- I mean, we all do it, so
right,
we're
bro.
just paying homage to the.
Sorry to ask this question, but
They have done it. I don't think we're all going to
when
do
was
it
the
after
first
this point.
documented time a male went down on a female, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, listeners, that you have to hear this, but
They're
it's for
unprofessionals.
scientific.
we haven't even
They
touched
know.
our notes.
It's for scientific, scientific purposes. The short answer is we don't know exactly. The earliest written reference is ancient Egypt.
All right, so black people.
So I told you we were
Yes.
dirtbags from the beginning.
Black Egyptians
around
were
24
brown people.
they were dark.
They're dark.
Yeah, 2400 to 2000 BC. I told you we were dirtbags
That's
from
the
the
first
beginning.
documented. Okay, so
Yeah, documented. So it happened. Adam and Eve probably was
ask
getting
Bob
going.
whenever mass culture took it up.
Yeah,
to
the
practice.
garden in Adam and Eve wasn't the
Ask it
garden
what, Doc? I'm
that
sorry?
everybody
Yeah,
thinks it is.
when mass culture took up the practice.
All right, let's scroll down. It might tell us. So while the earliest clear written description was a few thousand years ago.
But pubic hair might have been cyclical too.
What
You
does that, what's that word mean?
Like some generations
Come and go.
might have shaved all the way.
Yeah, but before the safety
That's a
razor,
good question. When did that come around?
before the electric trimmer, we didn't. It was scissors, and that just doesn't seem like. And it wasn't even like
it was the shears.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't even like the scissors we
There's
have
documented
today.
shaving tools with sharpened rock.
Shaving their special areas.
His AI is like, what the hell, man?
Dude, my AI is all over the place. It knows. Humans have been removing pubic hair for a long, long time.
Back to ancient
At least
Egypt.
back to ancient Egypt around 3000 BC, bro.
See, oh, look.
Okay.
Bronze razors.
Bronze razor. So
Tweezers. One hair at a time,
The Egyptians
baby.
were big on body hair removal, so the Egyptians didn't like it. They
One
used
hair at a
things like
time.
bronze razors, tweezers. Good God.
Sugaring
Can you
wax.
imagine getting your sack
Doink.
area tweezed?
Nope, I could not. I would not.
Surgically
Another good potential podcast name,
waxing
One Hair
style
at a Time.
paste. So people been waxing for a long time. And
Pumice stones.
pumice.
You
stones.
literally just grind it
You
off.
grind your sack, bro.
So how? Here's what I want
I'm
you to
sorry,
ask.
listeners.
How
by
long
the
has
way.
it been commonplace?
Jesus.
It just said about 3,000 years back to ancient
No,
Egypt.
you said
Sure
that
people
was the
have,
first
and-
documented evidence. How long has it
Okay,
been?
when has it been common practice? When did that start? We haven't got to one single note.
No, we
love
haven't.
This show.
We're about to.
Love this show. Common as mainstream U.S.
1950s.
practice. You want to read this?
Yeah, I am. I'm
Well,
doing
go
a pretty
ahead.
good
Go
job.
ahead.
Your eyes are better than mine, bro.
Bikini line grooming became common in the 1950s and 60s. Didn't know
Okay.
that. Full shaving / waxing became much more common in the 1990s and early 2000s. So,
After 70s porno.
yes.
Yeah, 70s porno laid the way for grooming,
All right.
feminine grooming.
And then by 2016, the national study found about 84% of the U.S. women reported grooming pubic hairs, and about 62% had removed all of it at some point.
So this is interesting. So it is a new trend. So that's relatively new. Fucking 1990 is when that came around as being
Yeah, in
common.
the birth of the world, it's pretty new.
That's new. That's crazy.
So we had the hairs for a while.
Okay, and dudes doing it even newer than that, right? The women shifted before
Yeah,
the dudes
probably.
started shifting.
Yeah.
God damn. We're on a rabbit hole.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, give me all that information, but except for dudes. You can't get this anywhere else.
No.
You cannot get a start show of when did people
you
shave their
accept the
pubes.
dudes
Yeah.
out of it. Just say same info, but for dudes.
Oh yeah.
Bob. All right, since we're on that side of the world, we should give honorable mention to the French.
Oh yeah,
That's, you know,
that's so.
No, I want that.
Since
same
we're-
Yeah,
information
Serrano
for
de
guys.
Bergerac.
Yeah,
Is that what you're talking about?
I think so. If you go to Doc's camera,
I was on
if you
Doc's
see
camera.
if you see the device there behind his your right
His
shoulder,
right shoulder. The AC unit? Is that
the
what
air
you're trying to
conditioner
say?
unit. Yeah, we are currently killing French people by the dozens.
Oh yeah.
Apologies to France.
And
I mean, not
Italy.
really, because
not just France, Italy too.
French
Yeah,
people
Italy,
are-
Europe
Yeah.
in general.
gay.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're dying.
Ooh. I did meet speaking of foreign people,
Uh-huh.
I did meet, and I think they might have been here because of the World Cup. Hashtag World Cup, which is amazing. I don't know if y'all watching soccer, but I'm watching the shit out of it.
no, I've watched this.
I met a fighter pilot from Italy today, and his,
Did he use his hands a lot when he talks?
I don't know, I met him very well. I was an asshole too, so I mean, I don't know.
So he's probably a little guy.
He was small, and he was with
Yeah.
his girlfriend, fiance, or whatever she was. But yeah, I met him today. Yeah, before the 1990s, most men did little or nothing besides.
I mean,
maybe
we've all
trimming.
seen our dad back in the day.
Valid.
I mean, you seen my dad. No,
haven't
you
seen
didn't
your
see my dad. He's been dead too long. So 1990s.
I hate to
I didn't
laugh.
say we.
I hate that.
Oh yeah, the one guy here with the dad gets to
No,
laugh.
yeah, this guy over
funny,
laughing.
funny.
1990s, early 2000s,
So about the same as women.
manscaping started becoming more normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ooh, do you want to hear about the
How do you
percentage?
normalize
you want
that?
to hear about the percentage on I'm gonna block your shit so you can't read. For men who groom, the most common areas are above the penile penis.
Yeah, the pubis.
Above the penis. Which
Yeah,
your sack is below. Right?
Yeah, right. So not sack. It's just your
above
pubic
the penis. 87% of those guys.
100%.
Scrotum. 66%.
I don't believe that.
He believes more or less.
I believe people
Get this.
don't
Penile shaft.
shave their. Okay.
Penile shaft.
Yeah, because you get the few occasional hairs that sprinkle out on the bottom side.
They try to grow up.
Yeah.
Okay.
57%.
I get what you're saying now. Okay, so trim. How many of those straight razor versus? Bzz?
I don't know. I'm tired of asking shaving questions, but
Jeez, we just went down a rabbit
we did
hole.
go down a long.
That was literally a 30-minute rabbit hole.
I can say I've
shit.
never and nor will I ever razor my ball sack.
So that started with pinch and roll. I will never
pinch and roll
razor
going
my
on
ball
right
sack.
now.
Either.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
How do you know you haven't done it?
I just, oh man, it's
not
like a
worth it,
slip
bro.
up. Just
The
it's
lawnmower
costly.
is the best thing they've ever invented. You get.
I have no problems with what the tools I'm using.
I got good old plug-in trimmers. You know, it's like
No, you gotta get the lawnmower.
Oh, it's
I
battery.
sold you.
It's
I
battery.
sold you on the bidet.
Oh, 100%.
Get the lawnmower, and you'll be the same way as with the bidet.
No, you're not even close to the bidet. The bidet gets everything nice and clean. You're still
What
at toilet
I'm-
paper level.
What I'm saying
you
is,
want nice and clean, you got to get the rest of it with the razor.
No, you
man.
don't.
Yeah, then you're
the
at bidet
lawnmower
level. Then.
will get you close enough.
You're still at toilet paper level on your ball
Yeah, I
sack.
don't want to
No.
clear out my forest. Like, you know, it's like I need to keep.
If you cut down the tree, you need to take out the stump.
No, you know,
No.
I leave the stumps because
I don't believe in monoculture.
let me tell you why
Yeah.
I leave the stumps.
Why?
Again, I'm sorry, listeners.
Yeah.
It's stumped for her pleasure.
Are you stuffing your
Okay.
balls inside of her coochie?
No, I don't stump any of this region.
Just trim it.
So
you
it's
just
a
like,
little tickle. It's a little-
Calm down there.
Yeah.
Calm down there.
No, I don't really.
Oh, my God.
I've never shaved, nor will I.
okay. Okay. So
yeah.
I know we were going to get off
Shaved
this
with a
rabbit
razor.
hole,
Yes.
but it continues. Okay. So
Trimmer, you trim, I shave.
The
Yeah.
lawnmower. If
Yeah.
you haven't used the lawnmower, go buy the lawnmower. It's
Okay.
worth every penny.
With that said, okay, so if what each man did was broadcasted, you know, automatically, would you judge them for, you know, it's like, okay, this guy doesn't trim at all. He's this type of dude. This guy, straight
No.
razors, he's this type of guy.
No, because as I'm getting older, while I'm shaving or while I'm lawnmowering,
Yeah.
I have thought about, do I just want to quit this?
I say, fuck it. Yeah, I got you. I
Just
got
grow
you.
the bush out and not worry about it.
Doesn't matter anyway.
You know, as we get older,
yeah.
you know, the
Why
the
does it
sexual
matter?
favors, if you will, stop. Because I feel like that's the reason why we groom.
Okay. So this is the classic where the guy said, oh, yeah, maybe for you, but not for me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But then once on the occasion the sexual favor does come out and your wife's like, God damn, how am I supposed to work around that for us?
it could happen.
Could.
So you never know.
But no, what I'm saying, as you get older, I have had the thought of, because you know I have to shave
Yeah,
my
sure.
head, then I got to shave the face or trim the face, and then you're like, oh,
It's actually called Zero Man. That's the
What is it?
philosophical. Well, Zero Man. It's like zero gives a fuck.
gotta-
At
we
the
gotta-
point where you're just
zero
like,
fucks given.
fuck this.
we
Yeah,
gotta-
I don't care.
We got to move on.
I mean, do
Right?
we?
This is
good
great.
talk.
This is agonizing now. I'm
Really?
sick of it.
Are you feeling
I mean,
judged?
no,
Are
I'm
you
not
feeling
feeling
judged?
I don't care what you guys do with your balls, and I don't care what you think about me doing with my balls.
No, I
Literally
don't
there's-
judge. I don't judge what you do. I just think it's fascinating of
Where did
why, like, at what point did you? Because you started with the electrical razor.
Oh yeah, you got again.
Okay.
You got to
So
knock
at
the
what
trees
point
down.
Did it come to, man? I
Yeah,
want to go
God,
ahead
I
and
just
smooth
gotta
as
be
eggs these
smooth.
things.
And
Like, what was
Okay.
you had to have some sort of thought process
I come from
behind it.
plowing the fields and
That's not it.
excavating.
No,
you want to
it's
leave a
not.
fine graded
Yeah.
product. in
No,
the
it's
end.
not it either.
So one
Be
of
truthful.
our friends was talking about a new man's Nair product that's made for ball sacks.
Oh, fuck
and
that. I've
I've
assholes.
never done that either. I've heard people have nair in their balls.
At
Yeah.
that point, just go get a wax.
No.
Because if
No.
you nair it, it still
No.
grows back.
Yeah, but the nair does it without pain.
Yeah, you just
If you
put
whack
it
your
on, then
balls-
you get in the
Have
shower.
you ever
and
had
just
any
rinse
kind of
it off.
wax? Have you ever?
Oh yeah, I've had what's her name? Jessica waxed my eyebrows
that
and
don't
neck
count.
back in the day.
You did a neck.
That fucking counts.
Okay,
Yes,
so
it
the
hurts,
neck,
motherfucker. It hurts.
No,
Not
I
you, it
did the
don't
neck.
count.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
The eyebrow thing, I don't think it counts. It didn't hurt at all. The neck, though,
Yeah.
hurts.
That hurts. I don't
So
think
could you
they
imagine
will
that?
do your scalp.
Huh?
I don't think they
No, I don't think they
anybody
really
will. Yeah.
But could you imagine
I don't know.
the neck to your ball sack? Like, I know there's dudes that's had wax.
Do they?
Dude, no.
So you can get your balls waxed. I heard that it was like you bear the risk of like literally tearing the flesh.
Yeah, tearing your sack.
Yeah, no thanks. I'll shave and take the risk.
Okay,
no
but
thank
so they had to have had a conversation with herself, just like you did at some point. And don't give me that bullshit about the fields,
How's it bullshit?
because it is. There's no way you were sitting there with electrical razor when you're done and was like,
I mean, that's your
I think
opinion.
I'm
I
gonna-
plow fields. I'm gonna also shave.
No,
my balls.
I'm finishing the
There-
job.
I know you, bro. There's no
finishing
way
the
that's the
job.
truth.
Yeah.
I'm
no way.
finishing the job.
No.
You were like, okay, I wonder if I do this, is she
What-
going to like it
What
more?
That's
nefarious?
exactly what I was looking for. That's what because we're dudes. We're like, hey, if I
Yeah.
say this, will she like that?
Yeah,
more?
she's going to like this
Listen,
more.
we're white dudes. Every little millimeter counts.
Yeah, but that's your balls. You don't.
Well,
shaving
that's
your
true.
balls don't
That's
make
true.
your penile grow.
And
it does.
it might make it like
The hair
look
sticks
that
out.
way.
But that's what I'm
Another
saying. You're
good
already,
episode name. Every millimeter counts.
Every millimeter counts.
God dang! Can we
Dude,
please
just flowing
get
out.
out of this rut?
We're gonna get out of
Holy
pubic
cow.
areas,
Are we?
and we're gonna talk about the Toy
Where did
Story.
Ghost Bro go?
I'm just joking. He had to leave.
Dude,
He had to
did
get
he-
ready for the 4th of July party
He was
that
here and
he's
gone.
hosting at his house tomorrow.
yeah,
like
okay.
a real ghost bro.
He was a real ghost.
I thought it was our conversation.
It would have been better if he would have just stayed long enough to start the podcast.
Yeah, and then
Dude,
left in the
just
middle of
walked
it.
out. Yeah, he's gonna have to try better. Try better, Kobe.
Well, you know what we need to do? We just need to set him over here with a pair of sunglasses on and a sheet and a mouthful cut in it.
So what we need to do is we just need to take a picture of him sitting over there, and then I'll switch the camera every once in a while. It'll just
It's
be-
like, boop.
yes.
What's your thought on this, ghost bro?
Okay.
Can't talk 'cause you're a ghost. We're not getting to Toy Story yet. We're getting to the great chicken wing flavor conundrum, and I think we've touched on this before. But I had this epiphany.
Great chicken.
I was sitting
wing
and eating chicken
flavor.
wings as one does by themselves.
Where?
Wild Wings.
Which has gone way downhill, in my opinion.
They all have, but Wild Wings still
yeah.
fries their shit in tallow.
Well,
Really?
They also won't allow you to bring.
Is
your
that
gun
true?
in.
Like, okay, so
Any
I believe
place
you.
that
If you
serves
said it,
over if they're a bar, you can't.
Whiskey
No, they
Bro
can.
verified. I
No.
think you're right.
It's a state
can.
law.
Yeah.
51%. You can't. You're not supposed to bring. Again, back to the point.
Yes.
If you're carrying a gun and it's concealed, nobody needs to know.
no.
So the point was they still fry in tallow.
Yeah, they still fry and
Or
tallow.
so they tell you they do.
But to defend them, if your liquor license says you're 51% established, you have to put the sign on the door, period. People made a big deal about that, like the fucking morons did with handicap
Yeah.
or unisex bathrooms. Like, oh, putting tranny bathrooms in. It's like, no, those are family
Can you
bathrooms.
double check that? Like, can you call
Why'd you
Wing?
say handicap?
Unisex.
Not
Oh.
Wingstop, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you call them and find out if they fry in tallow?
I don't know if I don't have their phone number.
Look up Bob. We're not going to do that right now.
I'll ask
Anyways,
Bob. Go continue.
so
Talk
as one
about your
does,
stuff.
you're having some chicken wings.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden this epiphany hits me. It's like, I'm ordering wings that are sauced and flavored.
Okay.
Why am I taking these already sauced and flavored and dipping them in another sauce? Ergo ranch or blue cheese. Why? Why do we do that?
Yeah, because we're fucking unhealthy.
Well, no, it's just the extra flavor.
Yeah, I think we're just.
Yes, Buffalo Wild Wings fries its wings
there you
in
go.
beef tallow, beef shortening. I don't know what that is.
It's beef fat.
Standard
Yeah, I
U.S.
think it's beef
restaurant
tallow.
locations, not in soybean or canola oil.
Dude, good job, Buffalo Wild
Yeah,
Wings.
good job, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's awesome.
Deodorized beef tallow.
Okay, but the shit you dip the wings into is straight up seed oil.
Yeah, the
Oh,
ranch.
God, yeah.
Yeah, all that
Straight up.
ranch.
And
All
all
that,
of the
like,
sauce that's
yeah.
already that's glazed on
It's
them.
straight
Yes.
up.
Yeah.
So
Unless
the
you
only-
order the dry rubs.
They do have some good
Yeah,
dry rub.
They do have
yeah,
good
that's
dry
probably
rubs.
true.
Yeah.
So you could get wings with dry rubs, not dip them in ranch,
You just have
and
to
you
eat
would be
them.
close to okay.
I think you're okay if you don't overdo the ranch. Food in everything, long as it's alcohol, weed, meth, all of it.
Yeah.
If you don't overdo it,
We're not talking about health here.
It's
We're
not-
talking about
Oh,
pure.
yeah, right?
Let's not spiral
so
on health.
you're
We're not
saying
talking about
why-
health.
why
We're
do
not
we
doing
do
that.
it?
We're not
We've done
enjoy-
health. We've done that until the cows come home.
right. So
We're
what
talking about
are you
flavor.
asking?
We're taking a flavored
Flavor.
wing that's already sauced and dipping it in another sauce.
Because
Yeah.
okay, you already said it, flavor.
But if that were like an exceptional Saturday night meal that happened every once in a while, but we don't even treat that. It's like whenever we have wings, we have a shit ton of ranch. I'm speaking
Yeah.
about myself,
Yeah.
of course, and that may happen like 4 times a week.
So I'm gonna take
Yeah.
a note from his playbook. By virtue of that, what is the point in ordering in any specific flavor? Because we're essentially reflavoring them with ranch.
Yeah, but even
That's a
with
valid point.
well,
thank
you're
you.
not
Yes.
you're not only tasting the ranch though.
No,
So
you're
you
not.
order
But
your
it's
flavor rings because, like, so for instance, the Caribbean jerk, I love.
Yeah.
And then you add the ranch to it. It's an addition, sort of like when you order maybe a chicken fried steak, and you put gravy on it, and then you put Tabasco on top of that. It's the whole flavor mixture. I believe.
You know what we have to do now.
What?
Like, how much does the ranch actually mask the flavor? Now we have to do a blind chicken wing tasting.
Oh no, we're gonna have to go eat chicken wings. It's so terrible.
Twist our arms. But no, we have to blindfold people, and we have to dip it in the ranch and say, eat the wing.
Oh, you can definitely tell.
Tell
the
the wing.
No,
Oh,
no,
I
no,
love
not
this
the
idea.
ranch.
No, I love this idea.
You dip it in the ranch and
Yeah.
say, what flavor is the wing?
Well, no, so that's impossible because I think you could not dip it in the ranch, and you probably couldn't tell exact flavor.
No, there's pretty, like,
Some
garlic
of them-
parmesan
some of
is
them,
easy.
yes.
Honey barbecue is easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, regular buffalo sauce is a given.
Yeah.
That's a very distinct flavor.
It seems like a worthwhile.
Like, there's got to be 5 very distinct flavors.
Probably,
Like,
yeah, you're probably
right.
I know the desert heat from Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah.
That's a dry rub.
It is.
Yeah.
But
So
as
good,
soon
too.
as you dip it in ranch, if we did a blind tasting, we're like, yes, these have ranch on them, but tell us the flavor of the wing. Is it gone? Have they lost it?
That'd be a good try. We might have to go eat.
Yeah.
and just try that. I like that.
and we just don't tell them what the wing is.
All right. So
Yeah.
the real question is, with all the sauces that we have, why do we only dip chicken wings in 2 of them?
Ranch and blue cheese? I mean,
Why don't we dip chicken, which I eat?
Honey mustard.
So when you get chicken nuggets,
Chick-fil-A sauce,
now there's 1,000 different
cane
sauce that you dip chicken
Ah.
nuggets in. But chicken wings, it's always ranch or blue cheese.
tell me what flavor the chicken nuggets are. Nothing. They're breaded. That's
right.
it.
But off of your
soybean.
off of your saying though, if we're dipping it in sauce, we're taking away the flavor. So why not? Why do we not have more sauces to dip chicken wings in?
Yeah, where do you delineate between a dip and a flavor, right?
Yeah.
You tell
'Cause
me
you can have a honey mustard flavored wing now.
you could, but you tell me if you ordered a dry rub wing
Yeah,
and
literally
dipped
blowing
it in
my
cane
mind.
sauce,
You don't
that
know.
shit wouldn't be
So
amazing.
that's it. That's
Anything in
that's the
cane sauce
conundrum
is amazing.
I know.
What
it
is the
is.
cutoff line between what is a dip and what is a flavoring sauce?
Right. But then
Because you don't get ranch flavored chicken wings. Actually,
I
I'm
don't know
wrong.
if can you?
Yeah, I
Can.
think. Yeah. Oh, you got
It's
ranch
like a
flavored
dry
Doritos,
ranch,
right?
Yeah.
A dry rub ranch. But who made the law that ranch and blue cheese are the 2
Fat people.
main only? Well, no, fat people.
It's probably
sauces
Buffalo
then.
Wild Wings.
No,
Ah,
no. It was. I guarantee the ranch and blue cheese was way before Buffalo.
Oh,
Wild
yeah,
Wings was a
100%.
thing. Well,
Yeah.
why is it just those 2? Is my
Maybe it's
question.
Bennigan's. You remember fucking
or
Bennigan's?
Domino's.
No, it had to be way before that.
It's,
Like, where did that come from? Where blue cheese and ranch was the 2 things that you're getting with.
who defined it was the market leader, the restaurant that became the biggest wing supplier. You know, who paved the way. So theoretically, like Buffalo Wild Wings, you have buffalo sauce.
Who paved the way would have been.
Is it that ranch and blue cheese is the only 2 sauces out of all of them?
Fucking
I like
Bob.
how he speaks
did
off
that come
mic, like it's not going to pick him up. Okay, were wings around literally before? I think was Domino's the true pioneer of the chicken wing?
Surely not.
Surely not.
Or
So
older
buffalo sauce had to have been. This is going to be a valid question. This is kind of what I want to know, honestly.
All right. So, because Buffalo Wings was born with blue cheese and celery, not 47 sauces and sides of confusion. The original Buffalo Wing story traces back to
The Anchor Bar.
Anchor Bar in
Yep.
Buffalo, New York around 1964.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like
fried wings,
double
tossed them in hot sauce, butter,
verified.
and served them with celery and blue cheese dressing. That became the old school buffalo standard.
So
Why blue cheese? Because buffalo sauce is hot, salty, buttery, and acidic.
But then you had John Young, who
Where did ranch come from? Ranch blew up later because the Americans,
yeah.
of course us, put ranch on everything.
Yeah, that's
short of their tax returns.
Yeah, that was like a 1960s, 1970s thing, and then Hidden Valley took it over. And
All right,
then
so
boom.
guess when restaurants. Oh no, it just says by 2015, a National Chicken Council.
National Chicken
So us
Council.
in America, our fat asses have a National Chicken Council.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Poll had ranch ahead of blue cheese as a wing dip preference.
So I guess that is that's the conundrum. Like, where is the deciding line between a dipping sauce and a flavor sauce?
So flavor.
What's the difference?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think there is a difference.
Okay, so I got
What's
the difference.
the
I know the
delta?
difference.
Oh, the delta.
The delta.
Yeah, I know that I know the delta.
Okay.
Okay, so the delta is a dipping sauce. A flavoring comes on the food, so you can't decide. The consumer, the flavorings decided for the consumer. A dipping sauce is decided by the consumer. Okay,
Well, that's not true.
Yeah,
Because-
every
no.
bite you
because
decide how
on
much
wings-
dipping sauce.
Right, but on wings you have multiple flavors you can choose from.
Oh yeah, you choose, but you don't choose how much. It's like the wing with the flavor is the wing you get, and it's got as much flavor as it comes to you with.
I think it's just you're adding flavor to your wing selection.
Yeah, but a dipping sauce, you get to choose how much dipping sauce goes in each and every bite. So
like French fries and ketchup, you could choose to
it's a dipping
completely
sauce.
engorge your French fry,
Yeah,
or you could just dab your French fry.
boom. But
yeah,
if
that
it
makes
comes with like Cajun seasoning on it, it's a flavoring.
Yeah, you don't even have to partake in ranch. Honestly,
All right.
Yeah.
you can eat without.
All right,
Yeah.
poll question: do you like?
Somebody is at the door.
Hello? Come on in. What?
Oh my God!
Oh my gosh!
Dark Doc.
I don't know if
Just
you
showed
can,
up.
I don't know if you can see. I don't know if you can see who just walked in. But look, hey, Reuben, get closer.
Our
All they
phone's
can see
over
right
there.
now is your smile and your white on your shirt, bro. Get closer to the screen, bro. Look at this guy, people. Look at this guy, mother liquor.
I'm so glad you came.
No, I'm glad I came
Yeah,
because
brother.
I was debating. You know what? It's better to ask for forgiveness and permission. So I just
You never
like,
have
know
to
what?
ask forgiveness.
You
to
know.
show
Can I
up
ask
with us,
a
brother?
inappropriate question?
me, Ruben.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got an
I didn't
inappropriate
call-
question
You didn't
for
call
you.
any of us.
I had reached out to White Dog here.
Well, that's your problem.
He never
The
responded.
only person that
yeah,
doesn't
that
respond
happens.
to text or
I hear-
phone calls, you called.
I
Okay,
hear
my
that
bad.
it happens.
That's my
Yeah,
bad.
that's your bad, brother. That's your brother. Hey, I seen y'all went hiking again.
We went hiking,
I
man.
seen you had some whiteys in this group.
Oh, no, it what?
I thought there was a white guy in there. I could have swore I seen a white guy.
Maybe light skinned brother, but
it Maybe
I
that's
don't
what it
like
was.
it.
Maybe that's-
But yeah, shout
Maybe
out.
that's what it was.
The hiking homies of
Yeah,
DFW.
that's
They're
awesome.
such a great group. We get about 30 to 40 members, and I appreciate it. You know,
Dude,
what
I
we do.
love
Where
that.
in the hell are you hiking at this time of year, and why?
All over. I mean, I think we were DFW National Preserve.
Okay.
We're up in Louisville. I think we're down in Cleburne this weekend. So just a number of places, and I want to see. I mean, I was talking to you, Heath, about the grasslands. So
Yeah.
I want to kind of take that and see, get some pictures and maybe because they've been up to Mineral Wells. I think there's a location there.
Yeah, Mineral Wells
so,
State Park.
Yep,
A
they
pretty
went to
cool
Mineral
place.
Wells State Park.
lovely.
Yeah.
There's a
so-
new state park west of here, west of Mineral Wells, called Palo Pinto State Park. It's brand new.
Okay.
It's supposed to be awesome, like 6,000 acres or something.
There's a place in Alvord.
An
Blue
album?
Bonnet? No, Bluebird Nature Center. Blue
not
Bonnet
Alvord,
Nature
bro. That's
Center.
not Alvord.
Is that in
Are you
Alvord?
talking about the nudes, Connolly?
Yeah.
That's not Alvord.
Yeah, I heard it's really awesome.
It's in between. Well, no, it's closer to Decatur than it is Alvord.
I
yeah.
think you have to be a member to hike there,
You
right?
do have to be a
you?
member to get in
Oh,
the gate.
Sorry.
Did you try that yet?
Yeah, I tried it. It's nice.
It's pretty good, bro.
good, smooth.
For a rice whiskey. I didn't even know you could do
rice
that.
or white?
I was going to
Okay.
say white.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I did mistaken. Sometimes your tongue twisters get in
Yeah,
your way,
man, sometimes
right?
it slips
We're
out.
saying white on rice.
Yeah.
White
So
on right.
we think we happen upon a male truth. Okay. And it's that, okay, when you need to
Full
scratch
circle.
your ball sack, Okay.
Reuben, I'm just going to apologize, bro. You don't know what you just walked into.
I don't know.
When you need to
We've been
scratch
down
your
a deep
ball
rabbit
sack,
hole of. But
do
this
you
is
use
good.
two
Wait,
hands or do you-
wait. Don't go there.
Okay.
This is a good segue
Yes, sir.
because you're African.
Yes, sir.
So,
Okay, this is good.
This is good because we know
Okay.
this is an American thing for sure because every
Obviously.
man that we've talked to does this.
No, it's.
Okay.
It's
We're talking about
true.
scratching? Because we
Yeah,
established
yeah.
Egypt was kind of the ringleader in law.
No, we're
that
talking
was
about
shaving.
scratching.
Okay.
So the twist and
Pinch and roll.
Pinch and roll. And I don't want to apologize that you're going to have to answer this on air, but you showed up, bro. It's your fault.
I knew what you all were
You
about,
do.
and I showed up. So it's all on
when
me.
you have a itch on the jewels,
Yeah.
you don't just simply scratch like you would your face or your arm. There is a technique, and this is why it's perfect that you're here, because we don't know if it's worldwide
Just-
or if it's a white man American thing.
Okay.
But we all have every once in a while you will just reach down to the jewels and give it a little itch because we all
Yeah.
have itches, right?
Yeah.
We're all clean, but we have itches. But then there's the technique that we call pinch and roll.
Yes, sir.
For some reason, and we all have done it, and I've
We've
talked
never talked about it.
and I've talked
Yeah.
to many, many, many white males,
Yeah.
American. Let's just say that I don't care about color.
We've never talked amongst ourselves about this.
Okay.
right until
Yeah.
tonight, but I have because this has been a thing that I'm like, where the hell?
God, could you just ask him?
No, because I want him to get the whole feedback.
Yeah. He's
laying
We've
the
been
foundation.
talking about this
Yeah.
for
To
45
give me-
minutes. Yes.
Give an opportunity.
We've all been talking about it. It's been a thing that I've noticed, and I'm
need-
like,
I
where
need the
did it
dots
come
back.
from? Like, it's in
dots.
our because, like he said, none of us has ever talked to each other about it.
here.
Okay.
We've all done it. It's been an issue that I've talked about to other males.
Yeah.
It's never been trained.
Should try this.
You know,
This
it's
is
not
just-
like our fathers told us.
Yeah.
This is how you have to do this. But there's a technique that we call the pinch and roll that you reach down and when a scratch is not good enough, for some reason you grab the sack
Yeah.
and you kind of give it a little.
Pinch and roll.
Is that?
Have I done? Yes, I have. I have to say I've done that.
Okay. See, so where does that? That's our.
Have you ever talked about it with another dude?
Yeah. Have you ever talked
No,
about
this is
Okay.
honestly the first time
Okay.
I've had this
But where?
intimate
So
discussion.
you're from Chad, Africa, across the world.
Yeah.
And something is built into your head because nobody told you.
Nobody
hey,
told
if
me,
the
yeah.
scratch ain't good enough, or sometimes, no, you go in for a pinch and roll without the scratch. Why is that built into our brain as males? That's the thing to do.
I'm telling you, it's not built in our brain. It's a
It
learned
has
habit.
to be. It's not a learned thing.
Bill in.
Has to be.
I was arguing if it was built in because I've never like this is the first discussion. The first time I'm having
course it
such a
is.
discussion.
That's what we do here.
as
We talk
such nature.
about
You talk
crazy
about
crap.
some crazy stuff.
Yes.
I thought we were trying to figure out world politics and,
And
stuff, but
we're
that's
talking
it.
about why do we pinch and roll our sack?
Yeah. I can't answer that. But I like how you laid it out to me.
It's got to be built in. There's no way that many males just learn it and go, "Oh yeah, that's."
But that's to your point. I mean, if we brought a group of people to discuss, I think there'd be more people to your point, White Doc, that would actually bring that up. It's just they haven't had the platform to really.
Yeah, so the
there's
platform's
probably not a lot of
developed.
people asking other dudes, "Hey man,
Yeah,
you
why-
Our
pinch and roll?"
platform
Why
is
would he?
developed.
But
Why would-
Yeah,
but I have talked to other dudes about it.
our platform has matured.
I don't know about
I don't know
mature.
about that,
I don't know if
bro.
mature. I don't know if mature is
Maybe
the
it's the
correct
other way.
word that we need to use for tonight's podcast.
All right.
All right.
You were asking me about Toy Story. What?
Yeah.
I went to see the new.
We went and watched the new Toy Story.
Went to see the new
There
Toy Story.
there
today.
was some debate. I don't know if debate's the right word, but there were some things about some people were. I don't know if griping even was the debate or the word.
God, people.
Did you say black people?
No, I said people.
Oh God.
Okay.
I was like,
No, I said, oh God.
I don't know. You gotta watch them, Ruben. You gotta watch them.
I thought Dark Doc was
But there
going to
was
come
a little-
across the table.
Yeah, I know.
What do you
right?
mean?
That's- There was some talk about they added technology into the toys, but off of what you say, it's the opposite of what they were griping about. They were griping about because I think that I don't know if you've seen it or not.
Those
but
people
they,
are fucking idiots that have not watched the movie.
right. Well, maybe
No, 100%. That the technology was integrated into the movie.
there was an iPad in the Toy Story movie.
There was a lot of it. Was
lot
cell
of-
phones, iPads, and Toy
Yeah.
Story basically just took the reins from Wall-E and kept on going. It was like They showcased that kids are glued to a screen
Yeah.
instead of and using their imagination and playing with toys. And they showcased that that's not a good thing. I thought they did a great
This is
job
rather
of
deep.
conveying the message. Yeah. But not only did they showcase that it's kids causing it, that it's the parents, that the parents are also contributing to the issue and succumbing to the issue too.
Well, it's not the kids causing anything. The kids are going to do what you're going to let them do. It's all parents.
That's what I just said.
No, you just said kids causing it.
Okay, well, either way.
Well,
So
Not
you
either
don't
way,
think,
just admit you're wrong, bro. You said something
I'm
that's
not
not right.
you think
The
Toy
kids
Story
ain't causing it. It's okay to be wrong every once in a while, bro. You can let it
That's
it
true.
go.
It's totally
Yeah, but in this case,
You heard
I'm
him
not
say
wrong.
Yeah.
kids causing it.
yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
the
but I think
kids
I
though. They're
understood
going
the
to
parents.
I think
Yeah.
the intent was not the
the
kids are
intent
causing
was not the cause.
I know, but
The
we
kids
slip,
are
we slip sometimes.
caught in the cause.
Yeah. Causing the
Yeah,
situation.
kids caught in the cause.
Yeah,
Kids
it's
caught in
not-
cause.
No, don't put
Okay,
that
so
one. That
Toy
pedophiles
Story
are not.
wasn't just for entertainment. They had a positive personal message.
I think every movie has a personal message. I watched a freaking thing with what's the space guy? He's black.
He's
Neil
black.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah,
he
the
believes.
cosmologist.
Why'd you point at Ruben?
Why are you?
Why
is there
are
no other
you-
black dude in here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. There's no other
We've
black
already
dude in
been
here.
canceled like
Anyway,
4
we're-
times this
Y'all
episode.
get it.
So I watched a thing with him, and I can't remember. Oh, it was.
Do you know Neil deGrasse Tyson because you're a black
You
Ruben?
have to. Yeah.
I know
What's
who
the
he
other,
is.
What's
Let me
the
say
other
I
black
feel
guy
to
in
disagree with
The
him.
Matrix?
Lawrence
Lawrence
Fishburne.
Fishburne.
So I
Yeah,
watched a.
love that
I don't know if it was
guy.
a
I love him.
podcast, but they were both
He makes
together.
me
They
hot.
were talking just like we are. Neil deGrasse Tyson thinks the entire Matrix movie is about Jesus.
Could be.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Have you seen this whole conspiracy rabbit hole?
yeah.
have
I
not.
think
So
it's
Neo is Jesus,
the one.
the all that. What's the ship called?
The Nebuchadnezzar.
Lazarus.
Lazarus.
it?
I think it's the
I thought it
Lazarus.
was Nebuchadnezzar.
The Nebuchadnezzar is the dish.
But either way, they're
Yes.
both.
But there's
yeah,
a lot of the Jesus story
in.
mixed in.
That's true.
And the what you say the other guy's name was? Not Neil deGrasse, but
Lawrence
Lynn.
Fishburne.
Yeah, he was like, oh
not Lynn.
yes.
Did you know he was in Apocalypse Now? He sure was.
It's been too
Actually
long
did
since
not
I watched
know
it.
Great movie.
Ruben, you ever watch that movie?
Which one?
Apocalypse Now?
I don't.
Brother,
believe
you got to watch
so.
that movie, man.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
It's a Vietnam era movie, but bro, it's
Lawrence Fishburne is in that movie.
He is.
Yeah, but he didn't go. He was like a 16-year-old kid.
Wasn't he on the boat?
Yeah, he was on
Yeah.
the boat, and he didn't have his screen name established yet, so it was like Martin Fishburne or something like that.
It is a very important.
You got to watch it.
Yeah,
it's
very
a great
important.
movie.
I can't convey. So, who did it?
Well,
Who's
don't ruin
the,
it whatsoever.
The filmmaker that did that?
Not Francis Ford Coppola, is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Or
actually,
is it? And then John Milius was part of it too.
yeah, it's
Very important, very psychological. But yeah, I don't have a hard time believing the Matrix was just a retelling or a different telling of Jesus.
yeah. But I've heard this about the cave, Plato's cave.
Is that a movie?
No, that's a really old story.
Oh.
And that the Matrix is kind of pointing at that story too, not just biblically, but even from a Greek, philosophy standpoint. And I could see that also. But the Neo won. Okay,
Right.
so it's like, and then apparently Neo comes back 3 minutes after he dies.
and he's resurrected.
Yeah,
but then
so it's
also
kind of like the 3
the
days.
the white guy that was part of the crew that said because the dude says you scared the bejesus out of me.
Yeah, he's Judas.
He was Judas. Yep.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because he sold him out.
He betrayed him.
Tank, was that his name?
I don't remember.
No, I think Tank was a good guy.
Yeah, Tank was a good
I
guy.
forget what
who
that
died
that
because
guy's-
of was it Dozer?
I don't remember.
No, Dozer was also a good guy.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
watched The Matrix?
I've mentioned the Matrix.
Oh yeah, all of them.
Oh, it's.
I've seen all of them.
I
You
think
see the
that's
very last one that they ruined the entire goddamn.
what
Throw it away. It's awful.
The
Matrix?
The last one?
The very last
They turned
one.
Neo into a complete cuck, and they made Trinity.
Uh,
They just reversed
four.
everything the Matrix
Yeah,
stood for.
that was pretty fucked
because the
up.
stupid fucks that directed the first
Yeah, I
one of the
agree.
greatest movies of all time
Wachowskis,
chopped their dicks
sisters.
off and turned themselves into women.
Yep,
brothers.
Yeah, the
Well, they're not no
Wachowski
more.
sisters now.
sisters now.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's wild.
They let politics go into their movies. Which
Did you ever
never
watch
happened.
Sense8? That I think that happened after transition.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sense8 was always kind of out there.
Yeah, it was way out there.
You seen that? Sense8?
You
haven't
just
seen
don't
that
watch
one.
it with anybody around. I'm just saying.
Don't watch it with anybody you care about.
You're gonna blush whenever you're like, I kind of like this, but it's a little gay.
So back to Toy
Okay.
Story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, back to how do you?
I think it was a great. I thought it was a great for the fifth one.
What do you think about that, Ruby? You're gonna go tell your bros that, man, I went to this podcast. We were talking about Toy Story.
I'm actually on a podcast tomorrow, so it's gonna be a very
what
different
podcast?
one. It's called Holy Smoke.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, so we have I've told you about
Yeah.
this. So
Are y'all doing it at the?
it's in Justin
Okay, so it's not at the. Because don't y'all meet at the Cigars International?
in Grapevine.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah, Cigar International and at Cigar in Grapevine. But there's also a podcast attached to it.
Oh.
And so tomorrow at one of the founders, he just moved to Justin. So
Don't tell them about this. They might not let you on.
I think
bro.
he already knows. I talk about this all the time. I don't shy from y'all, man.
Yeah.
Shoot, y'all my boys.
You're gonna walk in the door and
You
be
know?
scratching your head like Reuben. We listen to that. And, you're banned.
You said something about the.
They are a positive environment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we say, we let the word of God do the work of God.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So the word
positive.
of God will go out and do the work of God. So it just
Yeah.
releases you to be like, hey, I say what I say, and the work of God will do
Yeah.
what it does. So
How many guys you got coming up there now?
to the one in Grapevine, we have about 15 to 12 to 15 guys.
Is that at a lounge
Regulars.
also?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said the lounge. So we meet outside on the parking lot on the
What
sidewalk.
lounge?
Old Grapevine Cigar on Main
okay.
Street. And then
that's
Cigar International is the one I do Saturday.
And that's the
mornings
one
at
right there at the
Cigar
Bass Pro?
International, yeah,
At the
across from Bass Pro. Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Nice.
We got about 20 to 25 guys, and that's older gentlemen around like my age, between 40 to 60 years old.
Yeah,
so it's
nice.
good. It's good. So the podcast tomorrow is going to be talking about the nature. Like you go back to this Matrix thing, is my subject is going to be looking at what the church does to one another. So Tupac Shakur, he's got this great. He's a great rapper. I like him.
Oh, yeah.
He's a poet.
Oh,
Yeah,
obvious.
okay, there you go.
Yeah,
Thank you. Great
obviously.
rapper, but also
Yeah.
great writer,
Poet,
composer.
yeah, prophecy,
writer.
everything. And he got in his song, Only God Can Judge Me, he writes this phrase, they say it's the white man I should fear, but it's my own kind doing all the killing here. So I take out my approach to that podcast tomorrow is going to be, they say it's the non-believer I should fear, but it's my own kind doing all the hurting here. So my own kind is Christians.
Oh, yeah.
Well, me and the world, we cool.
Well,
We
that's
understand.
deep.
We're
That's-
separated.
that's deep.
But my own Christians, the people who call themselves Jesus followers, I got issues with y'all.
For sure.
I got some beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That you are shooting each other in the foot. You're overmining each other. You're talking about stuff. You are not entering arguments that are not beneficial to us, and calling people. And that is my issue.
So would
Yeah.
you say you got to hit them up?
We're gonna hit them up, baby. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about Christiendom. And this is coming from the son of a pastor.
Yeah.
You know that song that I'm referencing, right? Another Tupac song.
Yeah,
right?
another Tupac. Hit
It's a
him
very
up.
harsh song.
Oh
There's
man, Tupac was a poet.
Yeah, he really
I've been
was.
listening to his songs lately. I was like, this dude here was deep.
And even
yeah.
though they had a rivalry, Biggie was
a poet too.
He was a wordsmith too, man. They don't make them
Yeah.
like they used to.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
so
old Tupac
anyway,
talking about
that's-
Biggie's wife.
So once they,
I'm guessing those messages are not going to be conveyed in your podcast.
maybe not those, but no, he was.
but I want to say one thing about the Matrix things. Now you can, and about Plato. I've talked about the cave. So you can talk a lot of non-religious organizations. They kind of emulate the Jesus story, but you miss the foundational aspect of it, which just talks about the saving grace of Jesus Christ. Like that's you can reflect the images and people rising and all of that, Judas, that's fine. But what is the underlying message that you're trying to get across? And that one is a lot harder to, emulate in real life. What's the condition of your heart? And that's when you read scripture, that's what it talks about at the base.
I'm not sure anything else emulates that, than that message.
Yeah.
And I think about that, like I've done a lot of studying.
Yeah.
And I don't know, the redemptive message at the end of the Christian story is maybe alone.
that's what the exclusivity of Christianity is, that redemption story. You can talk about the other things and, have things go with that. But that redemption story is what's lost and harder to see. But a lot of stories talk about that.
Yeah.
Even Toy Story, as you talk about, a lot of the technology. And to his point, like, we have done this to ourselves.
Yes,
Kids.
absolutely. Yeah,
Like, we have put our kids, to your point, we put our kids in this position because we so didn't want them to be in the things we did not have, but forgot the things that we did have.
Right. Well,
right?
and the kids didn't buy the iPad. They didn't say, "Hey, I'm going to take this iPad and go to my room."
Exactly.
It's the parents that say, "Hey, take your iPad and go play and leave me alone."
That's right.
Yeah.
Or I'm too busy, go play your
pink
iPad.
robot.
Kids are literally bugs to the
pink
light.
robot.
Yeah.
But
Is there any difference from the iPad or back in our parents' days when they're like, "Hey, we're going to take your aunt and uncle and go play dominoes, go in the den, watch TV, and don't come in here again"?
Here's
I
some
think
mad
there's-
comics.
I think it's all it's
I
something.
don't think it's the same. I think the iPad is limitless.
In my life it was go outside, don't come back in.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
It was always go outside, do whatever.
I got
go
a
outside.
weird parallel.
So is there
got a
anything
weird
different?
parallel.
Okay. Is there anything different than go outside, don't come back in the house versus take your iPad and go to your room?
Okay, go with me on this one.
Well,
I'm going
let's
to break it.
answer my question before we get to your question.
What's the difference between the iPad and the dipping sauces? It's like the dipping sauces are just kind of giving you full control of hitting whatever buttons you want whenever you want to hit them.
It's that extra dopamine.
Yeah, it's the
I'll tell you
same thing with the
difference,
iPad.
Doc,
It's
because
like,
we're not making our kids go pick a fucking dipping sauce. We're telling them to go to the room.
oh, they are. They go to Chick-fil-A. It's like they show up with the tray.
No, because you
show
don't.
up with the tray. They're like, okay, what?
But that was
What
okay.
sauces do
So
you
back
want?
to the
But
movie.
you're not making your kids choose a sauce.
No,
They
I'm
have
not
that
making-
option. We're making them go play on your iPad or go outside.
Yeah, but they get
still
the
an option.
iPad and it's like they get to choose whatever they watch
still
on
an
that.
option.
Yeah,
No, I'm
You
not
say,
saying
here's an
it
iPad,
wasn't
here's
an
your
option
toys.
for us. I'm just giving you an example.
Yeah, that's
Back
the
in the
path.
day, it was go outside. Now it's take your iPad and go play.
We're talking about now.
Right. So that's what I'm asking is there a difference? Is it better to just go outside and use your brain and play?
Oh, 100%.
Or is it better to go on YouTube and watch videos to learn
Nope.
mathematics skills?
I think we know enough now.
Yeah. So the
say that.
movie also did a good job showcasing that it was also the parents not at fault just for delivering the iPad, the tech. The parents were also on their own devices, absent from the kids.
Oh,
life,
yeah.
too. It did a good job showcasing that in the new Toy Story movie.
No, yeah, 100%. That's why I said I think it's all the parents.
But Wall-E was ahead of its time. Wall-E did that when it came back in 2009.
Sure.
You remember? They had the screens in front of them, and the little robot knocked the lady off of her chair. So the screen, she's out of her chair. She doesn't have a screen in front of her face, and now she's suddenly realizing the world around her that she's never noticed before because she's been consumed
That's
with
brilliant.
something put in front of her face.
Yeah.
And that was 2009. That was before, I think YouTube hadn't been established then. There was definitely no TikTok, and the iPhone was still very, very young.
So I should go see Toy Story. That's
Yeah.
the message I'm taking away.
Now, there is a certain
Maybe
bit of irony.
not by yourself. You might want to take
That's
a kid
true.
with you.
Why?
'Cause then,
True.
well,
Yeah,
Now, there's got to be a
you
certain
already
bit of...
have the pedophile look because you
Yeah.
wear your shirt down. You got a hairy chest.
Oh, I
and
gotcha.
You
What
might
I
want to
see-
take a kid.
that TikTok where you used to be able to go like up to a baseball field with kids playing and just kind of
And
watch
just
over
watch
the
it.
fence.
You can't do that no
Now
more.
you do that, that's a problem.
that you're getting pointed
That's
at.
a really
Yeah,
point
you're getting called on or videos. Look at this guy.
So don't be going to movies like that by yourself.
don't
There's
go
a
to
certain
movies
bit of
by yourself,
irony that's
Doc.
got to be spoken of that you're watching a movie on a screen
Exactly.
lecturing you about things on a screen.
That's
But movies have been around for 100 years now, so
yeah. Oh,
and they're not
yeah.
infinite. Movies and TV shows end.
It's
And
our favorite
the scrolling,
medium.
This gets down to another bullet point I have right here. The scrolling doesn't end, and that was engineered that way. If you remember, like the early days of Facebook,
Was it?
there was an ending point. It would say you're all caught up. At some point, you would get to a point and it's like you're all caught up, and that was with
I don't remember.
Okay,
I
so it
didn't
was.
get Facebook until late. So
It
I don't
was
remember
the
that
endless
time.
But yeah, I
Scroll.
remember that.
yeah.
Yeah.
He would be
Yeah,
like,
it was like you're all caught up. But now it's endless. Like it's endless with, and this is another thing. It's like, what percentage are you consuming now on Facebook that's actually your real friends or even just friends you've met digitally?
We
versus,
say this being content providers.
versus, yeah, but we provide some sort of entertainment. Like we're real humans sitting down providing some sort of real entertainment. And we're not making people pay for anything.
Yeah, true.
We're a product.
We
but
would
we're a
love
free
for you to
product.
pay. I want to put that out. We would love for you to pay.
We do have some
but
audiobooks
And we
out there.
do have-
UFOproductions.net.
Incredible unprofessional support out there.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
But so what percentage are we consuming now that's endless scrolling that's not a friend or even an online friend?
Somebody on our Instagram
but
feed
again,
is
that
consuming
all comes,
a lot.
That all
Yeah.
comes back to you because you could choose. You could choose that.
Yeah.
You could just say,
or choose it for your kids.
I'm all caught up.
Can you
Yeah.
choose it for your kids?
yeah, you can. You
Yes,
could
you
just
absolutely can.
say, I'm going to cut your
Yeah,
subscription.
you
down.
have that power. But that's what I'm saying is we're still the frog in the boiling pot. How many hours are we scrolling endlessly on things that are just ads that aren't even our friends? They're just ads.
Well, I think
That's
on
it. It's
Facebook
just ads.
you can go to just your
15%.
friends, can't you now?
Okay, so if it's not just
15%.
ads, it's other people's reels or
other people's
highlight-
junk, yeah.
That's not our friends. It's just suggested for you, is whatever you'd put it.
Yeah.
You're not even. I would say that like
They're not your friends. They're not people.
15% or under is delivered to you is what your friends are doing with their lives.
How do you define a friend?
Somebody on your friends list. Let's just keep it at that.
Dang, I know that's
I would say that less than 15% of the content you're scrolling through is less than 15% of that content are the people on your friends list.
if you look at my not the Whiskey Bros, but like
Don't
my
look at our
friends
Instagram.
list, which I don't curate, I don't take care of, but friends. But you look at mine versus my daughter's. Okay, so her friends list is like thousands of people. She doesn't know hardly any of them.
Sure.
Yeah, so I would be hard pressed to call them friends.
But again, that's
How do
where you come involved because now you're saying you're okay with your daughter being friends with thousands of people on social media that sees her
My daughter
all the
is
time.
practically. It's like she's practically an adult.
Yeah,
He's at the point
practically
where.
ain't nothing.
Well, okay.
Who pays for the phone? Who allows her to download
Well,
Facebook?
right now, she does. Yeah.
But you could control that.
Well, okay. So why would I?
Well,
That's a question. Why would I?
So I don't let
Yeah.
none of my kids are on social media.
Okay.
Because I don't want them to be friends with thousands of people that you just said that they have no idea who the hell they are.
Yeah, but maybe
Yeah, but at
it's.
some point they're going to be.
Yeah.
Well, once they get 18, my service is done.
That's bullshit.
It's not.
You're
Yeah,
always a
but
parent.
then at some-
You're
You're
always
always
a
a parent, but you're not
So
reliable
different-
for them no more.
different
You only
parenting
have
techniques.
0 to 18 to be reliable for your kids.
Yeah.
Once they
Legally.
become once,
legally.
Legally.
I'm not
liable.
agreeing
Yeah.
with you, bro. I love you.
yeah.
But
Well, you can disagree.
yeah.
It's truth.
I love you're
I think he's
sexy.
arguing the
You're
legality of
sexy
it.
It's the truth.
After
bastard.
18.
Once because
Yeah.
you can't control them. Once they are 18, you have no say so. You
Sure.
could stop your kid from owning a phone until they're 18.
Well, I'm not disagreeing
We're not
with you
arguing that
either.
point, though.
I know, but that's what he.
That's
That's, what
not-
I'm saying.
no,
He's
that's not
asking,
my point.
He's asking why. He asked me why.
No, it's much more of a technique, issue. It's okay.
Oh, we're talking about
Well,
a parent. You're a parent until the day you die.
You turn 16,
You
you're
are,
But
always have
can't,
some
you
sort-
can't make them do anything once they're out of your house in 18.
right.
I agree with that 100%, but I'm
That's
saying
what I'm saying. He asked me why you would do that, and I'm telling him
No,
why
I'm not,
I
I
would
didn't
do
okay,
that.
ask you
gotcha.
that. So, when your daughter turns 16 and you're like, slap her in a car, drive. You didn't parent that way. It was like you kind of cultivated driving in
Right.
her over the course of like years, and she just kind of passed a benchmark where you were like, okay, now you got a car.
Yep.
You're free in this regard. It's not
Well, you're free to a limit.
yeah,
I still-
to a limit.
I still
right?
limit her where
Like
she can go.
360,
Can't because she still has to ask me every time she leaves the house, can I do this?
Sure.
And I still am in charge of yes, you can or no, you can't.
All right, let's talk
But
about
you
that.
get the idea.
The Life 360 thing.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have it as kids.
No,
Why is it necessary now?
I don't know, but I'm sure I'm glad it is.
Yeah. It's a valid question.
I don't know if it's necessary. You don't have to download it. But
Yeah, but it's
sure
another
is-
nanny.
sure
It's
is
another nanny
nice.
state thing.
But isn't it part of it's necessary? Because right now I see more cases going to the legality of the parents for the actions of the children.
Kids,
You
yeah.
see more of that happening.
Sure.
So if I'm a parent and I know the state can sue me for the action of my kids, you better believe I'm gonna be more involved.
Right.
One, I already have concern for the welfare, but now you're
Right.
coming after me.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's some sense of self-preservation despite the love for your kids. Because if you go to jail, the situation's even made more worse.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, we created a situation where kids are out doing whatever.
Yeah.
they're not being held liable. Now we're going to hold the parents liable for those things, right? So now it's kind of turning. I think it's kind of turning on itself because of our inability to kind of distinguish between our moral rights as parents.
Yeah.
And this idea that somehow we have to be their friends. You talk about friends. You're never your kid's friends. I don't care what you. My dad is 78. True. He is not my friend. I don't treat him as such. Yeah. I don't want. Like I told you before. If I'm sitting with my dad and his friends, we are a lot fewer these days. At 48, at that table, I still keep my mouth shut until I am addressed by these older gentlemen. But that's something you learn, to your point, very young.
Yeah.
Right? And you don't break habits. People talk about breaking habits. I read this great article. You suffocate habits. Because even if you have a habit,
that's deep thought.
You suffocate habits by creating another habit. That habit will always be there. But because you don't do it, it's because you're doing something else.
Which could be
that
worse.
Suffocates. That could be worse, but could be all this thing. That suffocates. I'll give you an example real quick. So I used to come home all the time, and the minute I go in the door, what do? I slap on the couch and I'm out. But now when I come home, I'll find something to do for 30 minutes in my yard before I even unlock my door. So now what I'm doing is developing another habit to keep me from going into my door and sitting on the couch and sleeping. And over time, that habit starts, and the next thing you know, 30 minutes goes to an hour. That hour goes to an hour and a half of having done something.
So that's a positive change, I would say. Yeah.
So it can go both ways.
Yeah.
But I'm saying the point is you don't break habits, you suffocate them.
Yeah.
Because if you stop doing the other habit, what's going to happen? You may tend to go back to the habit that you said you broke.
Or you could go in and say, well, I'm going to eat a bowl of Cheetos before I sit on the couch and sleep, and now your habit's worse.
Yeah, your habit's worse.
It could go both ways.
You want some dots? Huh? You want some dots?
You want some
Dude, those things are evil. Made by Satan. They are made by Satan.
Okay.
Yes,
they
I
were
want more.
$1.
Bring them over here.
That's why I bought them. I bought 30 of them, too.
Have you had the originals?
The originals are nice, yeah.
I pissed him off so bad one time.
I know.
I used to, when we run the farm here, I'd go to Boyd Feed Store.
Yeah.
And they had these just, sitting up on the counter.
Yeah.
So I bought a bag. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy another bag. And I came back here to the farm. And by the time I got back, I ate eating the whole fucking bag. So I take the other bag and just set it on his couch in his Savage Shack. Later on, I get a text, you motherfucker.
That's dot bombing people. That's horrible.
We'll start a trend.
How do you like those chips, man? Those were nice chips, weren't they?
They're
They're great.
Speaking of bad habits that you shouldn't do,
I mean, there's
climbing the Empire State Building.
That man! I just heard about it, dog.
Dude, it's nuts.
Did he propose? I saw something on one knee.
So on that, I got to give him props.
Okay.
There's nobody ever going to beat that proposal. I took my fiance to the top of the Empire State Building, and I don't mean the elevator top. I mean we broke the law to go to the top, dog. Like they literally was all the way up to the needle and proposed. So at that, I got to give him props. You're never gonna.
You got to give them props. There's no way you're not going to give them props. Yeah.
They might have went to jail. They probably went. I think they did.
They're going to jail.
Yeah.
But that's not a question.
They're also going down in history.
They get married, because I don't know if both of them went. I don't know if.
But so did Hitler. He went down in history.
He did go into history
for different
reasons. But
I mean, it's slightly different. Yeah.
He did not climb to the top of a building to spread a message of love.
Well, he did go.
Okay, but
Eagle Nest was at the top. So
this was awesome. Hitler wasn't. That's what you're saying.
Well, it depends on what your version of awesomeness is.
They both broke the rules. No, Hitler was playing by the rules.
He was not.
He made his own rules.
He made his own rules.
So did these people. They
they broke
people
the
didn't
rules.
kill people and overtake.
I agree. They're awesome.
I think there's
they're
a
awesome.
difference. Yes.
Like these people are awesome.
They'd spread a positive
I can't
message
explain
from
why.
what I've seen.
Well, and the flag said, "Listen to the whiskey bros around the table." But it's. I mean, I can't get mad at them. Yes, they broke the law.
Yeah,
but.
Oh, they've already been bonded out. I guarantee you. There's a GoFundMe.
Somebody GoFunded.
There's a GoFundMe with millions in it.
Some rich dude was like, "This is awesome. I'm getting
no matter how you want to
out."
look at it.
There's a documentary in the works or a Hollywood feature film. Yeah.
If you're going to break the law, I would suggest do it that way.
Okay, so if you were a capitalizing individual, would you be like, okay, these people are obviously awesome. I want to hire them. I'm going to bond them out just so they can work for me because they're going to figure out. Yeah.
They bring in a lot of.
Well, they might not be awesome. They're just not scared of heights.
They are possibly communists.
I'm scared of heights.
Yeah,
bro.
They are
Really?
they are Russian, so they're very
Is
highly
Whiskey
likely
Bro verified?
communist.
100% fact checked.
Russian in the
Russian
U.S.
spies.
I mean,
They were climbing up there to see our defenses.
That was what was the video game where you climb the tower and the map opens up?
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed. That's what they were doing.
They were opening the map, bro.
great game, several of those.
All right. I don't give a fuck about the draft.
Whatever.
Giraffe.
The
What is
giraffe
the-
was
Texas
awesome.
giraffe. I don't
The
even know what
Plod
that is.
story and Savage Bro
Oh,
fixing
geez.
the world.
You don't care about giraffes, but you
Is
care
that the
about
giraffe that
Doc's
escaped from the
Claw.
zoo?
Yeah,
How
it
did
was
the
in
giraffe
Texas,
escape from the zoo?
and we lost it for 2 weeks, bro.
2 weeks.
Hey, haven't you ever seen Madagascar?
Yeah, you know the
Yeah.
island matter. The movie. or the
Yeah,
island?
no. Hey, right, the movie.
A
The
giraffe
movie. It
escaped
happened.
from a Texas zoo.
Yeah,
and
they
couldn't find
escaped
it
from
for
the zoo.
2 weeks,
And
How
they
do
went
you
to
lose
Madagascar.
A giraffe, though.
How do you lose a giraffe? I went to a parking lot in Zambia. I saw every freaking giraffe.
Yeah,
that
you
we
could
had
just
there.
fly up a drone and go, oh, yeah, there he is. It's not a small animal,
So it probably wasn't real.
but it was funny. So, like, this is the reason why I love technology. Because even with the Empire State Building flag that everybody's memeing, so that people started memeing the giraffe. So, like, you seen it at, like, I'm just going to name out places. I don't know if all these people did it, but, like, let's just say McMaster's.
Yeah.
They would post a meme saying, "Oh shit, here's the giraffe," and they would show their parking lot with all their tractors for sale and all that. And then, so people just got a hold of it and started
Just-
memeing these and got AI to create a picture with a giraffe in it. I mean,
So
it
we
was-
got a new culture. A culture.
we do
on the online, the meme culture.
the meme culture,
Yeah.
which it was
Kinda cool.
awesome. I like the flag thing better than I did the giraffe meme. The giraffe meme got old. I was like, come on, guys, it's enough. I mean, but it was fun. It was fun.
Did you? You haven't seen this one yet,
Yeah,
Reuben?
there it is.
Yeah, that's
Listen to the
funny.
Whiskey Bro. Look at those dudes, though, man.
Nice,
They're pretty hot.
crazy.
They're pretty up there.
When do you get to see the real faces? At some point.
No, they have them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I just don't know where they're at. Chance would have.
Yeah, they got a bookend photo somewhere for sure.
They do.
And you're sitting around there, you're just like, I wouldn't climb that.
I'm pretty sure it was planned, premeditated. I'm guessing. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they kind of had a flag made. So
Doc, what's your plot story, bro?
Oh shit! I can endorse Plod 100%.
as I
Yep. You know what I did to my Plod?
I do not.
Okay, Plod. PLAUDE.
Yep, look it up. It's amazing.
I didn't think anybody needed this, but it turns out we all needed it.
Kind of. I think we all do.
And so we all fell for it. Well, I washed my Plod in the washing
I
machine.
remember that.
I left it in
remember
my pocket, washed it.
and
Okay. And so the next day, okay,
Did you do the rice trick?
so I did the rice trick.
Like we learned from the drone?
Yes, it's freaking crazy. So I immediately, I didn't like touch, just like if you wash your iPhone, you don't touch it, you take it and you put it in rice, dry rice, right? And you just leave it for like 24 hours.
Yes.
So I did that. Okay. And then this is the pivotal part of the story because next day I pull this Plod out of the rice and I start like turning it on and it does nothing.
so that's the
Nothing.
thing. You can't once Plod is turned on. There's no physical way to turn them off.
Yeah. I was like, this thing is toast.
Yeah.
Okay. The pivotal thing was like, oh God, I got to order a new Plod. So I did, like right there. I got on, ordered me a new Plod. Okay. Next day, that Plod comes in. And then I'm pulling it out. I'm about to toss my other Plod into the trash. And it's like, there's a light on it. And it came back.
So now
I
you have
two
plods.
perfectly working
You have
Plods.
stereo Plod.
Yeah. So that Plod went through a full, like hour long, like washer cycle.
Yeah.
It,
Okay, so what's
it
the
was
verdict?
crazy.
It came back on.
It
but is
came back on.
is
I
it
have two
functioning?
Plods
Did
now.
you also dry it or did you find it before the dryer?
No, I did not also dry it.
Okay.
Yeah. I found it in the washing machine.
I bet
was
it
like,
would have. If he had
fuck.
dried it, it'd probably blown up.
Yeah.
So does it work? Is it functioning?
It works. It's like nothing ever happened.
Sounds like to me that the Whiskey Bros have a Plod now.
Yeah,
Whiskey
it
Bros
sounds like
have
it,
a Plod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's donated.
Yeah. I don't need two Plods.
That's
but
right.
but I can't have zero.
You can't have
So,
zero. That's 100%
yeah.
right.
So-
Speaking of donations.
So Plod,
Go ahead, what?
Plod, if you're listening, there's a fucking
Yeah, Plod.
endorsement.
They are
I'm just
definitely
saying.
listening to us.
Yeah.
Sponsorship.
Changed our life.
I think we have Well, now we have 5 of them
Yeah.
total, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Applied sponsorship. I'm just saying.
I mean, technically, you can do it without the actual device. You just use your phone to record.
You can.
The AI is built into the app, anyways.
Yeah.
The little device is just nothing more than a little transcorder or whatever.
But have
Yeah,
you tried
it works.
using just the Applied app on the recording part?
No.
I haven't.
Because that's what I've noticed about that thing is it's great on picking up everything.
Really? Yeah.
Like-
yeah. That little device
Yes.
picks it up everywhere.
It's amazing on what it will listen to, pick up, and hear. Like I'll be like, God dang it, it's not picking up.
Oh,
They're
but it
talking
picks
too
it
quiet.
up.
But then all of a sudden when I translate it, or
Yeah.
not translate, but what's the
Transcribe.
Yeah. Transcribe it.
it? I'm
But
like,
before
what's that?
we get into the Defender fundraising group, I want to
Yes.
ask, since we have a bona fide audience member of the Whiskey Bros tasting at Camp Quit Your Bitchin', how was it from your perspective? How did we do?
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I mean, he did show up late, but
I did. I had a valid excuse, bro. You know, I
allowed it.
I loved it. Number one, because I don't know if you saw my recent video I did about the Chief Cigar Lounge.
I did.
Yes.
I am very.
You were in the humidor.
I was in the
again.
humidor,
Yeah.
and Chad was like, he saw me. He goes like, "What are you doing, preaching?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm not preaching in this humidor." For,
Talking to
man.
myself, bro.
I'm talking to myself. No, but I really validate what you guys are doing. Love the Whiskey Bros. I talk about it quite often, and so any way I can support. I don't make a lot of money. I got no bones about it.
Yeah, none of
But-
us do.
But what I've been doing well, which I'm proud of myself, is where do I spend that money?
Okay.
Where does it go?
Yeah.
And whom does it go to? And so supporting what you guys are doing there, and as you're growing this podcast, as you're growing partnerships and community stuff, hey, when I can be there, I definitely will be there. Now, I think it was the third pour. What I think I came in. with the
You
third
came
pour,
in
'cause it's
on
it was
the
five
third
pour, on
because,
the
yeah,
third pour,
Yeah, you
right?
were there.
missed the
And I
first
think
two.
the third pours I liked the most. I can't remember what it was, but I'm
Third
still
pour was the white, the Evan Williams white.
Evan
label.
Williams white label.
okay.
So it was the one that ended up stealing the show yet
Yeah,
again.
the white is right.
Yeah,
Is that what we're saying
Yeah,
here?
well-
I don't know. I'm
just
saying. Was the dark not good enough,
The
bro?
label's
Well, I
white,
don't
but the
know.
juice is dark, man.
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you know. What is
It's
that?
dark
The
on the
darker the
inside,
better,
bro.
the
It was
sweeter
dark
the
on the
juice.
inside.
The darker the better, sweeter. But it was a good pour. I like how you guys. Oh man, and the giveaways, man. How many times you had to go through
I don't
a
know,
couple
but it was-
numbers,
Oh,
man?
that was
good.
freaking
Yeah.
great.
It was some
That
serious.
was some
We had to go
serious.
through. We had to go through quite a few numbers.
I know.
But
You know.
I think it worked out great though.
Yeah.
You did get you got your pours at the end.
I got
though.
my
you got
pour.
caught
yeah,
up.
So y'all hooked me up.
And
Y'all
a
hooked
few
a brother
bonus
up.
pours, I'm
I
sure.
appreciate it. But
Well,
it was
then
good.
he came
was
down
good.
to
Was
the-
it great turnout for y'all guys? Is that what you expected the number?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we
it
had
was
almost
better.
almost
Okay.
50 people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, sweet.
Yeah, we were good. It was great.
Our cap was like 50 people. It was our
cap was 80.
Yeah,
We almost got there, and we got invited to do it again. So
Okay, sweet.
That's
And they
the
had to
best
change
part.
up the venue from what I heard. From
They did.
Jim
Yeah,
said
they
at the
originally
end.
wanted us in the saloon, which would have been cool.
Yeah, I wish I went in there. I was like, how are
But-
we gonna? Yeah,
Yeah, we
Yeah,
went
I
in
liked
and
our
it's
place
packed,
better.
which I'm
It's
glad.
packed, yeah.
It should
Yeah.
be. There, people are eating and drinking good. But I'm like, the bar manager Juana said, "Well, you guys can do it outside." And we're like, "No, no."
It's too
And
hot.
thank God Gracie was like, "Oh, we'll just put y'all in the ballroom," and
Well, yeah.
I think it worked out
I think
fine.
it worked out
Right.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
sweet.
think it was
worked out
perfect.
great. It was
Perfect spot.
fucking blast.
Doc
Everybody
had
had
the best introductory speech that there ever could have.
but Doc,
That was.
we couldn't drink anything afterwards. Remember, you were still. Are you still upset about that? You still seething
No,
about
I'm
that,
not,
man?
I don't get upset
Okay,
for long
that's
about
cool.
anything.
I know. It's like we had
Yeah.
some other, we had to
Yeah.
get it to the location. I don't know what
Yeah,
that.
it
I don't
was
know
good.
about all that jazz. I would have walked out with it anyway. With you.
That's
Okay.
right.
So we done good. You
done
think
good.
we
That's
pulled
good.
it off?
Yeah,
No, you pulled it off.
I
No,
think
I
it was
appreciate
good.
it.
Okay.
So you out there again? I'm promoting it.
Okay.
that's right.
Well,
Oh, it's gonna
Father's
happen
Day next
again.
year.
I think next
And
Father's Day.
Don't miss it because
Hopefully, we can work in another
Yeah.
one before then. That'd even be cool.
That'd be good.
Well, I don't really want to give away what we're talking about doing with the whiskey.
dude, we'll just have to find another.
It involves Whiskey Bro road trips.
Oh,
Yeah.
I am in there like swimwear, baby.
There you go.
Yeah.
When it comes to road trips,
We have to do some
Yeah.
R&D,
Yeah.
All
I
right.
think we're going to head
Yeah.
east and south.
Okay.
south and east.
South and east.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
To the land of the crawdaddy.
Maybe.
Oh,
We'll see.
We'll see. We're talking about it. We got to figure it out. We got a whole year. So which doesn't mean much for us.
That means we got to start planning now.
Tell us about this Defender fundraising group
Yeah. So this is new. I mean, like
as of today.
like
day
today.
new.
Brand spanking new.
So myself and a couple other lovely people, which we all know, we started a nonprofit, and our main goal is for active. I want to say active. Obviously, we're gonna do the veterans, but a lot of our thing was there's a lot of veterans. Everything you see is for the veterans, for the veterans, for the veterans. You don't ever see a lot of for the active soldiers, if you will. They're out there, but I mean, most of the time, if you ask somebody about military anything, it's veterans, 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 veterans. So we started this nonprofit thing for, and another thing is we're doing it for, we're trying to do it for specific the National Guard, which is the redheaded stepchild, if you will, of the military branches, because it is what it is. Whatever. I don't want to get into details, but
I get there.
so we started this nonprofit thing, and we're going to start. We've actually already started. Our like I said, everything we do, 100% of the proceeds will go to some sort of supporting National Guard active soldiers and their family.
That's nice.
We're going to do the first thing we're doing is we're putting on a poker tournament up at the Chief Cigar Lounge in Decatur, Texas.
Yeah.
It will be July 31st.
Yes,
It
sir.
start at 6:30. We'll be posting out information about that we're going to do 24 players, first come first serve. So get there, you got to get there 20 minutes beforehand to be eligible. We're going to have some pretty amazing first, second, and third prizes that you're going to be able to win. Pretty amazing shit that we're trying to get.
That's a Monday, correct?
That's a Friday.
A Friday.
Yeah. Let me now you got me worried. Let me make sure.
What
on
is
that.
this?
31st, which is a
know.
Friday.
Where did this come from?
Well, let me finish my story before you,
I'm like, this
before
is
you
everything
interrupt.
I
It just moved
I know,
me what
right?
I just said. Go ahead, finish your story.
So the end game is they have most of all the military branches have a winter or end of the year ball, if you will, which so does the National Guard, but they have to pay for it. So our end game will be to try to have that thing 100% paid for, especially for the lower ranked members, because they're the ones that really need it, because National Guard don't get paid that much. So we're going to try to eventually be able to pay for the whole freaking thing. Send them an invite, bring your wife, bring your kids. We're trying to even get childcare. It's going great so far. We got a golf tournament hopefully lined up in the future. We're trying to look at range days, long distance shooting type. I mean, we got all kinds of stuff in the mind, but yeah. So keep an eye out on that Defender fundraising group.
That's nice.
We're gonna really go balls deep in it, if you will, and try to get that going. But like I said, the first thing we got going is poker tournament. All proceeds will go to the end game for that. The ball is December 5th, so we really gotta get going, because we kind of got into it late.
Yeah.
So that's the thing about a charity poker tournament is you don't actually have to be good to enter, because your money's going to a good cause.
Yeah, and
so you show up and lose, you're the best person.
Well, and you don't even have to play to donate. So also what we have done is up at the Chief Cigar Lounge, if you go into the humidor, the first thing you're going to see is this big badass humidor inside of a humidor sitting on the table there. That is the donation box.
Oh.
So at any point in time, you can go to the chief and go up to him and say, hey, I want to donate cigar or cigars to the cigar. All those cigars will also go to active National Guard members.
That's sweet.
Or we'll use them for door prizes for that ball. But everything we do will all go to the active soldiers. So it's a really neat thing. We've been working on pretty hard.
That's
and like I said, we're fresh into it. But the flyers should start going out any time now. So keep an eye looking at that. But if you like poker, if you don't like poker, you can come up there and donate. We'll have a cash jar for the donation jar, but we're going to have raffle prizes all throughout the poker tournament.
I'm talking for myself. Like, I really like poker. I just suck.
Come play.
Really,
that's a good time to learn.
Really suck.
That's right.
It's a good time to learn, because if you lose, you're still winning because you're donating to the soldiers.
That's what I'm saying.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's good. I appreciate it.
So, but we'll do we'll do all kinds of stuff
That's
that
awesome,
that
Nate.
day. But we're making it happen. So
Because my brother's National Guard.
oh yeah, okay.
So he's National Guard. So I'm just this weekend. He actually worked the World Cup. So he's based in Austin. He came up to Dallas for 5 days. Because he's National Guard against the weekend.
you got to see him.
Yeah, his full-time job is FBI, so FBI's been patrolling, so he had to come up here for about 5 days and go to different, so I got to see him. So he's very big on the support of the National Guard, so that's good to hear.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
As the way I understand it, National Guard is big time dependent on reserves. So these people who are serving in the National Guard,
National Guard is pretty much all.
Yeah, and it's pretty much reserved.
it's like they have jobs. They're normal people working, and then they got this side commitment.
1 week in a month, he has to go for training. The other stuff, he's just doing his normal.
Yeah.
And the FBI has to let him go.
Well, it's one weekend a month,
else.
and I think it's 1 week per year.
1 week, something like per
or something
year.
like that. Yeah.
And they get deployed overseas because they don't have enough. They don't have enough active military. So he did a tour in Iraq. I think he did a tour in South Korea.
Oh yeah.
He did another tour, I think, in Afghanistan. And he's National Guard. He was not full staying in military just because he didn't have enough.
Yep.
Full military.
So they still very much get deployed.
They get deployed.
Yeah,
They get
interesting.
deployed.
I did not know that.
Yep.
I thought they were just stationed on literally our shores and borders, but that's not.
Yeah.
That was the intent.
Yeah.
But the military is not.
Man, we could get into that. I want to get somebody here.
Then we live in the great state of Texas, so we also have our own National Guard.
Texas State. Is it the Texas State Guard or Texas State National Guard?
I think it's just called Texas National Guard. But
Yeah.
yes, it's our own, which I think a lot of states also have.
Then we just got a lot of rednecks with guns.
That's right.
Come get us.
So check us out. Follow us. We'll be posting a bunch of shit. We'll put it out. I got a picture, so we'll put that out on our Whiskey Bro page also. So check it out and look it up.
I'm gonna make a educated guess on who wrote this next talking note. Have you ever done something so immensely stupid that the only possible consequence was to learn from it?
That was definitely Doc.
It's not a
Is that
Savage Bro
rhetorical?
note.
Is that philosophically?
I mean, no.
Is that a Socratic question or Aristotle
Okay, before
question?
you go deep into
like
it, what did you do to make you have that thought to put it on the notes? That's what I want to know.
Can I answer it before you answer
That's a Socratic question.
That's a Socratic question.
Yeah, that one.
I'm going to answer that.
I know there's something that you did that you're like, I'm going to put this on the notes.
I'm going to answer that and say, yes, every single day.
No,
There's some sort of failure or fuck up every single day. That
the only
every
so what
day.
was the worst? Like, what was the worst thing that
worst-
you were like, okay, I'm a fuck up.
The worst thing is ongoing
I'm
right
just
now
gonna
that-
have to learn from this.
I can't talk about it right now. It is literally still ongoing. Y'all all know at the table what it is, but
Okay.
yeah,
So, are you seeing a therapist for this?
no.
Because
Don't need a
it's
therapist.
like for fuck ups that I've made that are so immense that the only thing that is possible to do is learn from them. I have to see somebody who.
How are you learning from it if you're going to see somebody that pats you on the shoulder?
Oh, she doesn't. Yeah. No, she helps me learn from it. I'm not endorsing therapy, although I could.
It has its uses, yeah.
Oh man, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happened? Are you going to elaborate on this question?
No, I was asking the
We're going around the
platform.
table here.
Yeah, it sounds like you're wanting us to tell you our
But
biggest.
you,
Yeah.
but you don't want to share.
Yeah.
You haven't shared what yours is. So why don't you go first, big boy?
I mean, we definitely know one of
So
yours.
the answer to that is yes. I have.
yes.
Yes.
I think we've all.
Yeah,
More than once.
I have fucked
Yeah.
up so bad.
I think we all have
that I
screwed
was
up.
like, there's no recovery from
Reuben?
this.
No, yeah, I think
The
we've
recovery or
we've all-
essentially a path forward?
So there is a path forward. The only path forward is that you
learn
have
from your
to
mistake and go.
eat your
Humble pie.
You have to eat your apple pie fully.
It's not apple, bro.
And be like, I
humble
fucked
pie
up.
is never apple.
Yeah, it's not a good flavor.
Yeah, you're a humble pie, and you have to deeply decide that the only way forward is to learn.
Yeah, otherwise you're, what do they call it? Insane. If you keep doing the same thing over
Is
and over
that
and over.
when you
and don't
tried the
stop.
Fu Manchu in college? You tried to grow a Fu Manchu, and you're like, I got to learn from that shit.
I did learn from that shit.
I'm never going to do that.
I
again.
did.
We've all done
Yeah.
I think Van Morrison has a great song. Sometimes we cry. That talks about we got to eat humble pie. Like that whole lyrics. Of that
Okay,
song
so
is
let's go
powerful.
from there. It's like, who's fucked up worse than the Fu Manchu?
I think everybody at this table.
I've never had a Fu Manchu. I only have had goatee to beard.
Handlebars.
No.
I've gone clean shaven, and that's not a.
Have you
I
ever
went
fucked
bald.
up
That
so,
was
so immensely that you had to? The only thing you could do is learn from it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, when I was a teenager.
Couldn't even. So it's been a long time.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
But I've been pretty straight laced since.
I got you. I got you.
I mean, there's probably a couple times.
It's not
but,
very humble sounding.
I mean,
Not a lot of humility there.
All these dudes, man. These dudes
I mean,
crazy.
do you want me to lie or do you want me to tell you the truth?
All of these guys, all these cats.
Yeah, I've been pretty.
That's.
good.
I don't think any of us believe that. We don't know, right?
No, I'm telling you. I would tell you the truth. There have been a couple of times that I could. I don't want to talk about it now, obviously, but not a lot. The past 20 years, I've been pretty.
Pretty.
Since kids, for sure, I've been pretty.
Okay. Yeah.
That I'm to that point.
Yeah.
You did almost kill somebody on a motorcycle.
Oh.
You had a
can't laugh
gun
about
pointed
that
at
shit.
somebody.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that wasn't a mistake. That was his mistake, not mine. I'd do that tomorrow. That's not even accurate.
Well, you
That's
know,
not a mistake at all.
If you
You
should,
come to my house at 1 o'clock in the morning.
ID
You're
your
going to
target.
get a phone. You're going to get a gun pointed at you without
That's
calling
probably
me ahead
true.
of time. That's
Yeah.
not a mistake.
Unless it's a blue Telsa. Yeah.
You show up at my house at 1 o'clock in the morning, you're probably going to get a gun pointed at you until I figure out who you are.
See, now it's going to happen. Like, I'm going to show up at 1 a.m. I'm going to get a gun pointed at me because you made the statement on the podcast.
No, it's not because of that. It's just that's
So
what
we
happens.
should. We should.
If you show up where I live, if I was in town, different story. If anyone shows up without calling me first or texting me and saying, "Hey, I'm going to come out to the studio or something," more than likely you're going to get a gun pointed at you. Nobody should come to my house at 1 o'clock in the morning.
What if it's an emergency?
Then you should fucking call me.
I'm talking about if it's a road, you're not far from the road. You got a roadside emergency happen. Somebody's been in a wreck. I mean, there's a point where you should
They
like
lost their phone.
You should cross the boundary.
now-
and be like, what
now
are you
it's-
doing here?
Now it's a little different because I do have the automatic gate, so nobody can come in unless
Oh,
they're
yeah.
supposed to be in.
Okay. Yeah.
Back in that,
My truck is parked out there.
you know, you know the gate code.
Again,
Did you give it? I don't know. I got to talk
if
to you.
I'm
Maybe
in a
you-
wreck and I need
didn't
help-
think
You
about
got
it.
in here somehow, didn't you?
I just walked through the gate.
Oh, you parked all the way
I
down the
parked out
bottom?
right there.
Oh.
The gate's not closed, but I'm coming in anyway.
Your
Boy,
wife's
she can't
calling
hold her
you.
brother.
There's
down.
a blocking the driveway.
So there's your biggest mistake
Oh,
that you can learn from.
okay. Well,
Don't fucking text Doc if you want to talk to us.
that's right.
That's your mistake
That
you're going to
I own
learn
it.
from.
I
Yes.
learned from it.
Learn
We'll
from
text
it.
it to you. You can put
Text
it
me
in
your
our
chance when
contact.
you need the gate code,
That's
not
cool.
him.
That's cool.
We'll give you the gate code. You
All
just
right.
stick it in your contact.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got you.
but if you're in an emergency situation, you're crawling over the fence or around the gate or something to come to a house that you see to ask for help.
Okay, so if you're knocking on my door, so that was different. That was just a random motorcycle.
You hadn't
in
made it
my
to your
driveway.
door yet.
Yes.
You already had the fucking
That's
beadlock on it.
dang
for you.
right. Which is normal. I should have the gun on you before you're at my door.
Yeah. Okay.
That's normal.
So that wasn't a mistake.
No, not at all. I'll do it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Does he who was on the motorcycle still know that he was within inches of death?
Oh, yeah, no, I told him the next day.
Okay.
Because, unbeknownst to me, because we were partying that night and my phone died, he did try to text me. But the phone was dead, so I didn't get the text.
Well, there you go.
But
See, and
again, if
legally-
you show up at my house at 1 o'clock in the morning,
So then my question is, how did you become so wise to not make mistakes in adulthood?
But can I add to that real quick? Because
You
I looked
can.
at that question real quick and said, are you learning to circumvent not making that same error? Are you learning to do something different? Because you can be very manipulative.
Yeah.
Am I learning so that I can still do the same thing
just
and
get away
around
with it differently.
Or am I learning
This
so
sounds
I can
like my
act differently?
therapist.
And
Yeah.
because I work with autistic kids.
Yeah.
And sometimes I look at the kids, I'm like, this person is learning
Yeah.
to get around it,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
learning to change.
That's
and
what my
it's
3-year-old
So
does
it's
every day.
Socratic or Aristotelian in nature. You're
yeah,
like,
because
yeah.
you got the
Yeah.
people that rob banks,
Socratic.
and then they get arrested. They still going to rob banks. They're going to try to figure out,
out how to
wait,
do it
I'm going to
different.
learn to not get caught.
got caught. Yeah, the system.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's not what I'm doing.
Yeah.
To answer your question, one answer and one answer only.
Okay. Yeah.
I ask every morning when I wake up, for my Lord and Jesus Christ, who I follow and love, to help me not be stupid.
Okay.
So everything I do, I try to, is that the right path to do?
Yeah.
Now, obviously, I'm a freaking stupid human male, so I am going to make the mistakes. That's the only thing I can give it up to. Because at some point in my life, I just quit making the big stupid mistakes. And that's the only thing I can give it up to.
When was the last time? When was the last
I remember a time
you were
there was a
like,
DOS boot involved and a flip vehicle.
Again, I don't feel like that was a bad mistake.
It could have been.
It could have been, yes.
Yeah.
Well,
No, it was definitely a mistake.
But it's
you
not a
or
bad-
me, none of us should have been driving. It was definitely a mistake.
But I don't think it was a horrible mistake.
Not in this universe.
But it is a mistake that we learn from,
Yeah.
I feel like.
no, okay.
I mean, we were young, and it was a fun night.
No.
And we've seen some stuff that neither one of us know that.
When you tell
was
your
real or
friend,
not,
look
but-
him in the eyes and say, I am good to drive.
I got us home with no problem whatsoever.
What was that thing? What is that called? Is it an error? It's an error if you don't. No.
It's only an
It's a
error if you get caught or whatever it is.
only
An
illegal
error
if
if
you
you
get
don't. If
caught.
it only becomes a mistake if it's an error you don't correct. Right? Leave me alone. Yeah.
All's well,
Something like
that,
that,
so
like,
it's the same.
it
All's
can be
well
an
that ends
error
well.
and becomes a mistake when you don't correct it.
Yeah.
All's well that ends well.
You know.
Now,
Did
so
you- I
so
know.
off of what he just said, is it a
No harm, no
error,
foul.
or is it a problem, whatever you called it, for his instance? Both of us, we drank heavily that night. I did an entire DOS boot of Dos Equis,
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
a lot of beer.
That's an error
And
and
that-
a mistake.
So that was that was one. We were there hours.
Long time, yeah.
Wow.
Sure.
And then I told him, no, I'm good, bro. Good, bro. Good, bro. Which we did. We made it home perfectly fine.
But that was a lie.
It was a lie. I probably wasn't the greatest, but I made it. So
Yeah,
is
okay.
that an error
Is it
that
an
a
error?
mistake?
if you made it to the house just fine and we're here today?
It's still an error.
It's still an error, I believe.
Yep.
100%.
Yeah.
But it's
I
not
think
the,
you're right.
the worst
That's,
error.
It is.
Because
Yeah,
the worst
because you
error is
came out-
we could have both be dead right now.
You also did wreck a truck with 4 people in it. You pulled out in front of somebody.
That was the
wouldn't be-
part, the thing I said I didn't want to talk about. Appreciate it, but yeah.
We didn't give the circle, but you
So
pulled.
if that's not what we want to do, we want to start throwing everybody's business out
No.
on the podcast. Is that what we want
But
to
you
start
pulled
doing?
out in front of a
The
vehicle.
question
is that
was,
what we
have
wanna start
you
doing?
ever
Sure,
done?
sure.
Not what have
We
you
want to start
done?
throwing
It's-
out each other's
No.
business.
I don't think you
Uh-huh.
said you didn't want to talk
Yeah.
about
I
it.
did. I said there's 2 or 3 things I don't want to talk about that I did.
So
The
that
goal is
an error.
not to have to go to therapy from this conversation. It's like,
Why?
But I
Why?
didn't say
Because
how. I
because
said
you said therapy was a good thing. So why is that not the goal? Shouldn't
yeah,
that be
that's
the
not.
goal?
That's a valid question. No,
If you believe in therapy, I don't believe in it, but
yeah, oh yeah, I totally
Brotherhood is
believe.
just
I'm a believer
therapy.
now.
I've been
That's-
to multiples and I still don't believe in it.
Yeah, yeah. That's
No offense. Same
we
thing
can
with doctors.
disagree. That's the
Same
thing
with
about
doctors.
us.
I
We're
just
good.
don't-
Yeah,
I think all it
Totally good.
is this right here
is good therapy.
is the same therapy that you're paying for.
That's right.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Because all it is your opinion.
But it's money well spent.
Is it?
Yeah.
When you could do it right here? Or what we used to do?
Yeah. Okay. So part of the problem is this isn't recreated on a massive scale. It doesn't seem to be.
What do you mean?
There's-
What's
so
not?
so
What's not?
what Joe Rogan did,
No, what's not recreated?
that what the table conversation, the iron sharpening iron,
Yeah.
you know, the level of conversation that we have is different than most people, it seems.
Well, especially when we that's why I said so.
Especially
when
when we're not in front of mics. That's true.
when we have when we had Tough Talk Tuesdays.
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. But that's what I'm saying though is. So what is the difference here versus what you're going and pay for? That's why I don't think.
Yeah. Okay. So Tough Talk Tuesdays, totally different. Okay. Well, first of all, we're a bunch of unprofessionals that are just sort of.
That's what I'm saying.
trying
What
to
makes
be
a therapist a professional? Just because she went to school or
No,
they went to
she's
school for something?
trained in frameworks of
Your
how
doctors
you think
are
about
trained
stuff.
in healthcare, and all they're doing is guessing most of the time.
No, they're not my doctors.
They're making a pretty educational
They're
guess.
guessing.
I don't care. I'm
saying,
still
what
going to
makes
listen
that
to a doctor's
professional?
opinion over your opinion. You're
Yeah.
some Joe Blow off the street.
They're not
You're
my
fucking
doctors, and
retarded
I'm
if
not
you
like
think-
any other
because they
doctor.
went
I'm going to go to
school.
some
Yeah.
crackhead on the street and go, hey, I need some medical advice versus going to a doctor.
because they went to school. That's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah,
Not every
100%.
doctor's the same. Not
Yeah,
every doctor's
exactly.
the same.
We all have bashed on college and school till we're blue in the face.
100%.
So what makes a shrink or whatever, or a therapist,
You say shrink, yeah.
versus
I'm with you.
you telling your problems to this table right here?
Yeah, so that therapist, okay, we don't sit around all day, every day, working through helping people work through their problems. Okay, so that's what they do. They sit for hours a day helping people work through their problems. We do it like, well, back then, like one Tuesday a month or one Tuesday every 2 weeks. But these people, like, that's literally what they do. Like a a well-experienced therapist has done this for years. A well-experienced pastor even has a way of I'm going to say Socratically absorbing or guiding that person's thought process so that it turns into a formative position. Yeah.
But is it still not one person telling you their opinion of what they think your problem
Not a good
is
therapist.
and what will fix your problem?
Yeah, not a good therapist. They won't do that.
Yeah, you have the
As a
choice to
rule.
listen to those people or not.
Well,
Well,
yes, you have a
it's
choice
not
to
even
listen to
that.
anybody,
They
but I'm
don't
talking
do
about
it
the
as a
actual
rule.
therapist itself.
Yeah, that's what they avoid doing. Yeah, is telling you what they think the solution to your problem is.
Well, in a long about way, they have to eventually tell you or give you some sort of ideas of, I think this might help you do this, or maybe try this. Again, it's just a person guessing at what you can do to fix your shit.
Yeah, so they're just taking what here I am, like, collapsing what they do, and I don't really know.
I don't either.
But they're just taking what you said and they're trying to get you to reframe that for yourself so that you can use it to learn from it.
Right,
I
that's
guess.
what I'm saying. They're trying to get you to open your brain about different avenues of thinking.
Yeah.
Again, I come back to what's the difference from us doing what we're doing right now?
No, there's some aspect of that we do. Well,
Not everybody
except
has this either.
There's a lot of opinionating.
Well,
No,
I mean,
not in a
not
bad
this.
way.
I
It's
mean, just-
entertaining as shit. Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Not everybody
Our
has a friend
opinionating.
that they can talk to these days,
yeah. That's
or
true.
openly at that. Maybe people have friends, but
Their only
Democrats.
friends are their
Democrats.
online friends list, and they can't.
They don't even know who that is.
But are you gonna, let's make it relatable. Are you gonna, if you got to go somewhere in a plane, you gonna jump in a plane with a pilot that's trained and educated, or somebody that's never flown a plane in their life but can talk about?
You
planes?
don't actually
You've
know.
never been in one single plane that you know any of that.
Yeah, I have.
No, you don't.
Any
mean-
commercial aircraft is flown by a licensed pilot, unless
Or
unless
he could
a
be
terrorist.
also cranked up on crank and booze the whole night.
Yeah, that's a risk you have to take. But for the
That's what I'm
most
saying.
part, it's a pretty reliable assumption that you're going to be on board of an aircraft as somebody that's trained and educated about that aircraft.
All right, but there's a difference between 1 year.
You're gonna know really
licensed
quick
and
if
like
it's not the
30
case.
years licensed.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
Well, the license does it. I think you said it. The experience.
it's an experience. It's
They
got to
just
be
have
experience,
more
right?
experience, which I'm guessing everything, doctors, lawyers.
Everything.
I would say
Experience
experience
comes
is
with
a,
accountants.
is a very appropriate
So,
part of an education.
Are you
right?
saying that anyone could be a therapist without school if they had 40 years of whatever a therapist does?
Pastors.
Is a pastor a uneducated, if you want to use that word, therapist?
I wouldn't say he's uneducated.
Doc, you want to
Well,
step in on this?
I
one?
got
Not
several
licensed.
things. I'm letting y'all talk,
Yeah.
man.
And when I
I'm
say
trying to-
educated, I mean he didn't go to school for 8 years to get a piece of paper that says, "Oh,
because
I'm
all of that is
licensed."
arbitrary.
Do what?
All those, like you said, all of those things of degrees that's arbitrary decisions
Right.
made at the human level.
Yeah.
Right, because somebody could learn that in 1 year versus someone learning in 4 years.
Yeah.
So they become gatekeepers of all of this stuff. I think experiential is a greater marker of determination of what somebody's been through.
Yeah.
And that's why we talk about elders and the importance of, but yet we don't give elders PhDs. I mean, eldership, holy yeah. We talk about what Mike up at the cigar lounge. That he has 2 PhDs if you really want to be honest.
But just because you're old doesn't mean you're right. I know
That's
a lot
true.
of stupid old people.
But let me tell you, what's that movie says? A man who's
was...
gotten old in a business where people die young is somebody you ought to listen to. Right? Because, I mean, if he's gotten that point, maybe he might have been wrong, but he's gotten a lot further than you.
We had Joe Biden for 4 years.
Yeah. I'm not, yeah.
I don't know if it was the same guy or not.
But
we had Joe Biden or Joe Biden's
that's
double.
true.
Maybe for
but there are always outliers to a specific underlying thing. So the outliers don't make the case. Right. They just simply chance by outliers in any situation.
Okay.
And I think even when you look at counseling per se, I'll give you a quick example real quick. So in 2008, we had a coup d'etat, and I talked about that in Chad, right? So all this mayhem happened and everything, and then when eventually we got back into the city, there was still some chaos going on. So ExxonMobil, in their Western wisdom on counseling, decides to say to all of the managers locally, who are mostly foreigners, they came into our meeting, and I'm talking about human resources, and our manager was saying, hey, look, you guys just went through a traumatic experience. Being said, he got flown out because he was a foreign national. So when the coup was happening and the rebels were coming, all the foreign, the Canadians, the Americans, whatever, they got
people
evacuated.
stirring it up were just like...
The Chadians, we ended up staying, figuring it out for ourselves. But anyway, I digress. He says to us, and that comes from corporate. He says, look, we got counselors if you want to talk through what's going on. And I kid you not, my colleagues will start snickering and start laughing. Because that's foreign to us to have a bunch of strangers that we don't know, that we want to come and sit on their couch and have a conversation, tell them everything. Because we're already doing that amongst ourselves because we're such a communal culture. So those issues that we're already talking about it.
You're already working
one
through
to another. We're working out one another experiential because you've gone through it and I've gone through it. And how did you handle it? So the counseling concept was so foreign to us. That we were literally laughing. And I found out later, it wasn't just our department of Chadians, or who had Chadians in it. It was all the departments with Chadians who looked at this thing as ridiculous. Because it has no application to the context in which it makes sense in the West, actually, because the context is very different. Very individualistic. It's very rare, to your point, that you're going to run into people who have similar experiences than you, right? So the counselor becomes the arbiter of all these experiences of different people they hear, and they bring that knowledge into your case.
That's deep.
Does that make sense?
That it does.
Like, they don't have any individual input to all these thousands of people they're talking to, but they pull that and extrapolate that to give you advice, where in other countries, you have the individual experience of hundreds of people.
That sounds a lot like
you can pull and become the counselor for yourself. All right, I've spoken the
I love that. I think you're right to a large degree. Yeah, it's like we've lost something vital within American culture.
And I want to add to real quick. That's the thing, is that most Americans act like this is new. If you look at America 30, it is complete. It was more like the outside world or the world than it is now.
Yeah.
It's like you have a kind of stretch yourself away from what the majority world, because it's actually the majority world. You guys are the minority world. Of thinking. The majority world thinks very different. And you guys used to be on that end, the respectful elders and the community and all that. And with technology, it has pulled you away. Because I'll give you a simple microwave. Someone's talking about toasters. There used to be a time that one toaster was in the neighborhood. What happened? Everybody went to that family and you communicate. Once everybody got toasters, what then happened? Nobody went to
so I think you made
them.
a great point. With the Chadians, you guys have solved your issues locally, communitively. Technology opens up all of our problems to the whole fucking world's problems. That's not how we're wired. That's not how we're supposed to function. We're not supposed to be concerned with the world's problems. We're supposed to be focused with everybody's problems at this table. Or everybody's problems in our town. That's all we're supposed to be able to handle. Or
except when cool memes come across, and then it's like
when some Russians climb a tower.
They were Russians, huh?
They were. I'm gonna miss that. It's fact checked. Whiskey Bro, Russians,
100%.
Communist Russians. We don't really know yet, but definitely Russians.
Anyway,
dude, that's awesome.
Did we answer your question? Like, You never divulged what
was the question?
It's a Socratic
The question
so it's
was,
deep.
have you ever? It wasn't a...
No, I think we all.
Yeah, it
all
wasn't
said we
what.
did.
You're supposed to be learning something every single day.
Yeah, we all know our own fuck ups.
Yeah.
Well, us as a group, because we have such an awesome friends group, we
fuck up a lot.
we need to start doing Tough Talk Tuesdays again. That's 100%.
We do. That was amazing.
But you didn't.
We especially need to do it because he's married now.
Yes.
He was single coming
Two
to it
kids.
before.
Oh, we got to do it.
We do.
We got to do it. Okay, will you explain briefly Tough Talk Tuesday?
Yeah.
I like Tough Talk Tuesday. That's not.
Yeah, I don't think we've told you about it. So back in the day, we had our little pod of friends that we're pretty tight with. And we I don't even know how we started this, but we would all meet. We didn't meet
Somebody
at Doc's
went
house.
through something. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we called them Tough
They were
Talk
at
Tuesdays.
risk of divorce. Okay, so
Yeah, I don't remember what all it was, but it was basically all of us, and everybody. It was all couples. I think he was the only single guy at the time. But man, but we took this to a counselor, and she's like, it's unbelievable that all y'all are still friends can be able to do that, because we had rules. We were all each other's. I don't know what you want to call it, but we were all each
referees.
other's referees. So, if it got heated or if somebody started raising their voice, we would all, if Doc started yelling, we'd all, hey, you shut up, dude. You settle down.
And we put a limit on drinking too.
You could have one glass. Everybody could have one glass of wine.
Right, Doc?
that was it. Yeah.
And he was never the one yelling, but we were. So it worked out good because because sometimes when you were just arguing with you and your wife, normally the dudes have more of the. Maybe not in your situation, but. But
For a recent text message.
For a recent text message. So it was good, especially for the women, because they felt like they had a backbone or a referee or support. Because and also it was good because it was good for the women, I think, because they had other men that wasn't their husband. Because no matter what, when you argue with your wife, she's always wrong and you're always wrong. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the problem with arguments with men and women. We all have egos. We all don't like to be wrong. So it's always when you're fighting with each other, it's usually it's built into our brain that I don't care what you're saying. I didn't do that. I didn't think I wouldn't. So I think it was good for women, and I think it was good for us too, to be able to have other women that we don't live with every day to hear our side of the story and go, oh well, yeah, that makes total sense. But it was basically a big. I don't remember how many there. I mean, what was there?
10, 8,
We had 8 or 10 at some point.
Yeah.
But the core of us, I think there was about 6 to 8 of us.
Yeah.
But we met every Tuesday for an hour, and man, we just went through our shit.
You could talk about anything, and you could not raise your voice.
Could not raise your voice. We would take breaks if it got heated. We're like, all right, let's just settle down. Everybody just drink.
Here's where you guys are wrong. I mean, we can have tough talk Tuesdays, but I'm married now, so I'm like, I don't want to talk. I don't have anything to say.
That's why you get us
we need to have Tough Talk Tuesdays right there.
Can I really add a serious caveat to that? It's good that you were there. I think what happens, particularly within this culture, is you separate these silos that shouldn't be doing it.
Right.
So you don't get to a situation like that when you have young people participating in conversation like that before they get married.
Yeah.
Because they're thinking through things and issues and changing their concepts and mindset to the point they get married. Then you have provided that young person an opportunity to see things prior to getting there. With mothers and with kids. And that's something I love, again, like outside culture of the West, there's less of these silos. Just because you're with married couples, in America, you can have young people, unmarried people, mothers, because it's a community and they're learning from each other, not through conversation, but through observation. And so him being there was great because maybe he's eliminated certain things or changed his attitude that allowed him to get to where he was because he understood that Tuesday, what is it? Yeah, Tough Conversation Tuesdays.
Yeah.
So you need to bring individuals who are not married into that.
Right.
So they can see it. So that's just my caveat on that thing. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it was a bad. When I said he was just single.
It's just what happened. But you didn't exclude it because he was.
Right.
You said, hey, that's opportunity. Yeah. You're dealing with that.
I could see how most groups couldn't have that.
No, because we were all pretty comfortable with each other.
Yeah.
We all pretty much talked anyway. So I think that helped a little bit.
I know what created it.
I think the best thing about it, though, was this is the way I felt, that no matter what was put out into Tough Talk 2, nobody treated you different down the road. You know, like I could have said, you know, I mean, obviously this didn't happen, but if you cheated on your wife or cheated on your husband or called her a C word that you can't call any women in America or something like that, we all came into it knowing we all screw up. We are humans. We all make mistakes in marriage. Because in my eyes, marriage is a ongoing learning. You will never be a perfect relationship. It's always growing. You're always learning. Compromise is the biggest thing. People ask me, what's the best thing about compromise? If you're listening and you want to get married and stay that way, compromise.
The ultimate C word.
It is. I mean, because you both have to take and receive. Like so.
Take, yeah.
I know what started
and communication. Communication's another. Is that both C's?
Yeah, that's both C's.
We've been in here for a while.
C's.
So.
C2.
Yeah, and
compromise.
So what started it?
Communication. What's the other C?
Commiserating.
Sure.
Or are you talking about the word you can't say?
I can't say it. I can't say the word. Yeah. So there
but it worked out. I mean, it was good.
There were female bickerings. Okay.
Yep.
So there was I think there was a couple issue, and then it was like in the females, like it was kind of brewing, and there's a lot, and then amongst us there was like talk between us, and so those two things were siloed. So we had to say,
screw this all, just put it together and
we just
get it out in the open.
Yeah, and then we're kind of emerged from our first Talk Tuesday, and we're like, not us, like everybody seemed to have the same sense that, oh wow, that was really,
it was positive,
healing. Yeah.
Yep.
And so we did it. Then we stopped because life happened, and
But I think, what did we do it for? A year?
Yeah.
Did we do it for a year, 6 months, something like that? But
I don't think it may have been 6 months.
Well, I think we started it before you came. Actually, I thought.
No, I was part of the original Tough Talks.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think even Sarah came for a couple because she had,
that was way before her.
Yeah. I told her about them, and she's like, I don't know y'all well enough to participate in those at that point.
She does now.
He does now.
fucking good.
Yeah, but no, it was great. I loved it. I thought it was good.
Let's end on this one, because speaking of talking, I'm kind of tired of talking.
Really?
Yeah.
Guess that's all that matters.
Dude, it's only been like an hour and 40 minutes.
Well, I was
Fire
watching
Bro
this.
says he's done. You know, we just got to stop. You know how he is.
I have the mouse. The no sunglasses.
We're done talking.
No, I said let's end on this one next.
Oh, I thought you meant that one.
No.
Okay, so we're talking about one more.
Let's lift it up a little bit. Let's lift everybody's spirits up a little bit.
Yeah, I
like it. But you, I think, approached to this earlier, and I was reading a couple of crunchy things. You know, there's been a trend of, to avoid a sunburn, stop wearing sunglasses.
What?
Have you heard about this? You seen this?
Actually, I've not actually heard about
I have
this.
seen it in the past. I know what you're about to say.
With the camera.
I don't think you're going to get burned, bro.
I don't think you got to worry about a burn with sunglasses or not.
I don't know. Take those shoes. Hey, take those shoes off. Let us see the bottom of those feet. Let me see those feet, bro.
I've been sunburned before, man. One time. Back in Chad, it was sunburn.
How do you know? Oh, no, I'm not being a dickhead, but how
my
do
skin
you
peeled.
Because it hurts, bro.
Okay.
And you can
and my
feel
skin literally peeled off. I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
It was that hot during that day.
And I can attest.
Yeah, that's a good word.
It's a different sun in Africa.
It's a
a little closer to the equator there.
Because I was born and raised in Texas, so I thought I knew what heat was.
Yeah.
It's different over there.
It's different. And I think there's a difference too, because there's a balance between, you spend a lot of time in air conditioning and you go out in the heat and then you come back. Where there, you spend the entire day without air conditioning. No AC. So your skin is burning more often. It was between my legs. And I was one time, I'm changing my bras.
Yeah,
your bra.
No, a draw.
Oh, your draw.
Yeah,
my underwear.
I thought you said changing my bra.
No,
See, Dark Doc and I are on the same
page.
Yeah, boom.
This white guy got my back.
Whitest motherfucker.
Chad is pretty equatorial. And
it is. Where the hell is it? Like 100, right there.
Is it right in here somewhere?
Up. Right there, yeah. That's one in the middle. That's Chad right there.
Yeah, that's very equatorial.
You know,
so you're very
not
close
Chad Miller. Chad, he's got a different type of shape.
That's a white ass.
That's a cracker ass.
That's a Chad. So I'm changing, and I'm like, and all of a sudden I pull down between my legs. I'm like, I pulled my skin off. I'm like,
Oh,
this
Wait,
is
wait, wait, wait,
crazy.
wait, wait, wait. How do you get sunburnt between your legs,
It's
bro?
hot, and I was wearing jeans. That's why I don't wear jeans.
Okay, so that's
so
not a sunburn.
you got chafed.
You got chafed, my brother.
But my skin was coming off.
Yeah, but that's not a sunburn.
It's
The
not
only
a
way you can get
sunburn?
sunburn is direct sunlight to the skin, unless you were balls hanging out. You
So-
got chafed, my friend.
Okay, shaved if you want to
It's
call it that.
different.
My
Oh,
skin
yeah.
came off, dog. That's all I did
Oh, yeah.
for the first time in my life. I was like, what the
I think it
fudge?
counts.
What the fudge?
Yeah. Have you ever peeled on your
I have.
arm?
I have. So when you get these bumps, because it gets so hot, you get these blisters.
Blisters.
Bumps up,
So
and then
that's
they'll pop
the
in the
sunburn.
evening.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And then eventually over time they'll come
That's
off. I've had
sunburn.
that.
The
Yeah,
ball sack is chafing, bro.
Okay.
You got to get some old
look here.
talcum powder.
I had it one time, so
Or
I don't
you
know.
shave.
I don't know.
You
all
shave
the,
with
it's
a safety razor.
No.
Your ball
I don't- I
sack.
You
don't
still gonna
shave.
sweat, bro.
It's just.
But I have
happened
seen
all
the
time.
sunglass thing because it's something about your brain.
Really?
Yeah, your
So when
brain
you-
automatically
yeah.
adjusts your.
So when you put sunglasses on,
Yeah.
it automatically your eyes are connected to your brain.
Yeah.
So it puts your brain into some mode of it's dark outside,
Yeah.
chill out. I don't have my protective guard up. Versus when you go outside in the sun, your eyes are like your brain is also doing that, and now all of a sudden it does something to your skin. Supposedly, now
I feel like Huberman would have talked about this at some point, being what he does. You know,
I don't know who Huberman is. Who is that?
Andrew Huberman. He's a
I've heard the name, but
podcaster.
I-
It's
okay,
kind of
okay, yeah.
nerd stuff.
According
Yeah.
to the professional AI, it says, according to eye doctors and
It's
medical
not Bob.
experts, the idea that wearing sunglasses causes sunburn is a baseless myth. Your eyes do not control your skin's melanin production. In fact, not wearing sunglasses when it's sunny puts you at serious risk of painful eye conditions like photokeratitis.
Whatever
Did I say
is.
that right?
Yeah, you
you
did.
said it right.
You said it right. I don't know if that's correct. All of that.
The eye damage.
No, like the right. Okay, so, yeah, it reeks.
So
of,
if that was correct, you could just go in the sun with no sunglasses and don't get sunburned.
if that were so
I've been
obviously
in the sun
that
without glasses and got burned.
me too. It's just like last weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
I
that's
don't
true.
think that's true.
But the assertion that not wearing sunglasses when it's sunny puts you at serious risk
For an eye condition, like eye damage.
for eye damage. Okay, that just reeks of
Trying to sell some
bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we our species was born in the sun. The sun is.
We did not have sunglasses. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, the sun provides
Yeah.
the D.
the vitamin D, whatever.
The D.
But everything grows in the sun.
Yeah.
The sun's the
Not
provider of
everything.
life.
Not everything.
But I think to Ruben's point,
I'm gonna
like
hold you
whenever
out there.
you're sitting in
there's
an
bushes
AC
that
all the
You
time.
better not fully sun, but
Say what?
yeah, there's plenty of
Nocturnal bushes?
no, not nocturnal, but there's plenty of bushes, shrubs, flowers that are better in not 100% sun.
Yeah, but they still need some sun. They can't
But that's
grow.
why they don't
Yeah.
thrive in those areas. So if you look at the desert,
Yeah,
Yeah.
people don't know there's literally oasis
Yeah.
in the Sahara Desert. Like there's areas where it's green. You can see it, and everywhere else is brown.
Yeah.
Like why is it? Because there are things that require that type of heat that will still flourish.
Right.
Because you can grow dates. I don't know if you have dates, but dates are grown in the desert.
Yeah, I've had
the
dates
Sudanese
before.
desert and Sudan
Make
in
you
the
poop.
desert.
They're awesome.
Yeah, good.
They do make you poop.
Yeah.
They got oasis. Yeah.
Yeah. So with that said, it's like, okay, do you wear sunglasses or not?
yes.
Not in a podcast, according to Heath. So take off your sunglasses.
Well, no, not a podcast. I don't
Studio lights
I
are
don't wear
bright.
sunglasses indoor.
Indoor, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah
I
it's
wear
okay to be-
sunglasses when I need because the sun's shooting
That's
me
true.
in the face.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not cool enough for indoor sunglasses.
That's true.
Do you
You're
think
not.
do you think sunglasses are important?
So, yeah,
No.
I have a very nuanced
They are not.
like idea there.
Like where our eyes would probably be just fine
They would
without them.
adjust. You could destroy every sunglass tonight, and tomorrow everybody would make it just fine.
Yeah, I got you.
concur.
That's so. I think even the eyes have a dose of sunlight that they do well with.
Require.
Yeah, they even require from a hormetic Okay, so what do I mean when I say hormetic?
I don't know. You tell us.
Yeah,
No
I don't
one
even know
knows.
what hormetic is.
Yeah,
Not
so-
no words.
A hormetic is
It's
something
a
that
slutty paramedic.
yes,
hormetic.
exactly. Yeah. Hormetic is an
Like those.
it's exercise is an example of hormetic. Okay, so I can decide I'm going to go exercise. This is really good. I'm going to decide I'm going to go exercise, and I can go do 50 squats, and then I'm going to be sore the next day. I'm going to be like, okay, that did not benefit me, but in the long run, like it actually benefits me. It makes me stronger, all the things. But if I decide, okay, today it's like I'm going to go do 300 squats right now, and I do 300 squats, then that did not benefit me. So that it was like the dose of squats that I got actually harmed me long term in that case. I feel like sun's kind of the same way. It's like, okay, yeah, going outside, getting sun without sunglasses probably helps our eyes because it's a little bit of exercise for our eyes. But then hanging out like I did on Saturday, like hanging out at the pool for like an hour and 30 minutes in 105-degree heat without sunglasses trying to read a book.
Absolutely hurt you zero.
It probably did.
No,
it probably
didn't.
actually
Well, so I can
harmed
tell you,
my
like,
eyes.
No,
if I'm outside in the sun without
harmed my skin.
sunglasses, looking at a distance, out, doing outdoor things, come back home, observably, I feel like my vision is better versus sitting inside in the dark watching a screen all day or something.
Oh,
My
yeah, we
vision's
know that's bad.
noticeably worse at the
Yeah.
end of the day.
Yeah.
So there's
And
something
that
to it.
assertion
And
has
I
been put out.
I say being outside without sunglasses. Being
Yes.
outside, and don't look directly into the sun. Let's not do that. Yeah.
It's so it's been put out there, and it's not been scientifically verified, but it's like well-meaning smart people put this out that we should go out and actually kind of search the horizon in broad daylight for game, because that helps like exercise our eyes essentially.
Yeah, it's not
It's a
only game,
muscle,
but it's
right? So it
enemies
requires,
too,
it
right?
requires exercise.
Exactly.
It's enemies
Yeah.
approaching on the horizon from the forest, right?
I suspect they're probably right.
Yeah. Game and predator.
Yeah, but we're trying to sell sunglasses. That doesn't sell any sunglasses.
Doesn't sell
I
sunglasses.
sure
Yeah.
do look cool with my Oakleys.
So we'll probably never know.
Probably never know.
Yeah.
Sunglass talk. I like it.
That's deep. Man, we treaded some water.
Good Lord.
We did.
Boy, did we ever.
I mean, a quarter of the show was literally
What do you do with your
not air talk.
What do you do with your private?
So I missed that first part of the
I know.
conversation.
Yeah, you did.
Thankfully.
Yeah, thankfully. That's why I
Can't
said I'm
scratch
sorry.
your balls with one hand.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, you
I
can't.
got to be on the biblical podcast tomorrow, gentlemen.
Yeah.
We
Pinch
went.
and roll.
Yeah.
They're all humans too. We all have the
Yeah,
same
we
problems.
got-
Ruben.
yeah.
Reuben, I want you to sit down and first thing I want you to look at him and go, do y'all pinch and roll?
I'm going to shout to Whiskey Bro on that podcast tomorrow. Y'all going to love it.
Okay, holy
Let the
smoke.
word of God do the work of God.
Yeah,
So that's
that's right.
yeah,
Holy smokes.
How do we
Smoke
find?
without the S.
Holy smoke.
Smoke. Yeah, one
Okay.
word.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
there's another organization called Holy Smokes, and that's different. Both Christian based, but they're different in their approach.
Okay.
Yep.
So check them out too, but holy smoke.
Holy Smoke. Yep.
Got it.
Well, we don't know
Okay.
about the smokes because we don't know anybody affiliated with those guys. So,
Yeah.
I mean, check them out if you want to.
Check them out.
They could be.
They're not Whiskey Bros verified.
When I come in here, I was meeting with a good friend, Scrape, Ethan,
Oh, yeah.
and I've been talking to Gary because we're going to start a Holy Smoke
Here.
chapter here.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
we have one in Decatur. We have one in, again, Grapevine. The owner moved to Decatur, so he's starting one, and then I told him I'll start one here in Decatur. So,
No, you just said the owner moved to Decatur.
sorry, he moved to Justin. My bad.
Justin,
Sorry,
okay.
Justin. And he's starting one there, and then I'm going to start one here in Decatur.
Heck yeah.
So this is this almost a church?
No, it's a only men's Bible study that only goes through the Bible. We don't do outside like
Okay.
other books or whatever. It's only through scripture, and we go through methodically through verse by verse by verse.
Okay.
And there's really 3 rules. What is said there stays there. Because a lot of these guys go to different churches.
Yeah.
And one of the things they find is that they can't find a place where they can be open about very serious issues.
Right.
Right. And so but if you speak a lot, speak less. And if you speak if you don't speak enough, speak more, and stay on topic. And so the one in Grapevine I love because you work. The majority of the guys are young, so they're under 30, and then we have a few in their 30 to 40s and a gentleman in the 60s, which is great. We have about 12 to 15, as I mentioned, and the one in CI, Cigar International, in Fort Worth, there's about 20 guys, but mostly 45 and older. And so that double dynamics is here. And so I'm glad to start one here in Decatur, and it's for men. And we're just going to be very open and have great conversations and just talk.
Can't have it on Monday nights.
Huh?
I said, don't
Don't
try to have that on
it won't
Monday
be Monday nights. And we're talking poker.
This is the one, but you have a derivative that does a podcast too? Or?
Yeah, so Holy Smokes in general has a podcast as well. Okay. And so he brings on a lot of like pastors and speakers. And the caveat, the difficulty for a lot of people who watch that is that we include the cigars. Because you'll have like Vince who runs it, he'll get comments all the time from pastors like, oh, you shouldn't be smoking cigars and reading the Bible. And he's like, you can miss me with that nonsense.
Yeah.
It's a filter.
Do you, whatever. We're here to enjoy good cigars. Because when he starts it, he talks about the cigar. Yeah. And he talks about where it came from, whatever. And then he'll go into the scriptures and light that bad boy up.
That's awesome.
We ain't here to debate that issue.
No.
If you upset, then you can just keep on stepping.
Yep. Turn the channel.
I said it.
Yep.
Turn the channel.
Turn the channel.
So you are hosting the Decatur chapter?
I will be hosting the Decatur chapter.
Okay.
He'll oversee the Justin, and then the group in Grapevine will just continue on. So the idea is that if people come from around, but if they want to start a local chapter where they are, they can go ahead and do that.
You have a time frame on that?
I think next month we'll, because we're looking at Garrett's place to do it. So you're
not doing it at the Chief?
No, we'll just do it at Garrett's at his home for an hour. It's only an hour. We very strict on sticking to an hour because when people have things to do and stuff like that. So I'd like to do it at Garrett's.
I like your foundational rules.
Yeah.
It's like
so the president of this organization has his own podcast.
He has his own podcast,
which you will be on tomorrow.
I will be on tomorrow. Okay, they're recorded and then they'll send out different content. And I'll send you the link because they've already had a lot of people. They just need to produce more content. And I'd love to get him here if you guys are ever willing to do it because he was a pastor for 25 years. Yeah. Like he pastored the church literally. And then he had all these internal issues and he would be open to having these conversations because there are men in the church who are, like I said, the church sometimes hurts our own.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he found that out. And he's like, this is not working for me.
Yeah.
So step down to the pastorate.
Send him my number, bro.
Something like that. And so that's where we are.
Yeah. Awesome. Send him my number.
We need to find out if he pinches and rolls.
Yeah. Because he loves his cigars, boy. He'll maybe answer that. He will definitely answer that question for you. Vince, you'll see this, baby.
That's right. We'll have to talk Big Boy in here to letting us light up again.
He's got
we'll plug it too. We'll put that episode out on Whiskey Bros. Yeah,
I put y'all episodes out everywhere I can get, man. I love you guys. You guys are doing some good work.
I seen you hiking in our hat.
I love you too.
Hiking. I hike. I purposely hike in your house hat.
Speaking of that, we got to get more hats made. Big Ben has been asking for a hat forever. And
Virgil leather.
Yeah, we need more hats.
We need more hats.
We got to get some maybe hiking homies in here, so they'll talk. Man. If I get them to the grasslands, we'll talk.
There you go. That's right.
Not hiking with you this month or next month. Maybe
September on. September on. Well, you.
Look me up.
Call us in December.
You sell it. It's over now.
All right. Dark Doc, thanks for coming.
Heck yeah, man.
Happy July 4th.
Yeah.
I want to make sure we get that out there.
That's right.
250th birthday.
United States of America. I was literally having a conversation with somebody about the privilege and the honor of being American. Because I became an American citizen. I went through the entire process. And so that's not given to everybody. And there's just something special about this country. We're not talking about perfection.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about the opportunities that are available that exist nowhere else, and I stand on that hardcore. Right.
Oh, yeah.
So happy 4th of July.
Heck yeah.
Thank you for being an American.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
We are lucky to have you.
Appreciate you.
Yes, and we do have to make the sad disclaimer that during the filming and timing of this episode, at least 4,000 French people died from our use of an air conditioner. So
the French.
The French.
Vous le français, vous me fatiguez. Hey, faut rester là-bas.
We are sorry.
Sad. I'm sorry.
We're very sorry, France.
But I will not give up my AC.
No, we don't give up our AC. Nobody's giving up the AC. Come and take it.
Good night.
Adios.
You've been listening to the Whiskey Bros Around the Table. convivir con los hermanos Whiskey.